All right, everybody, welcome to game one of the NBA Finals. We got a lot of people in the chat right now. I absolutely love it. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. We're going to be doing some live play-by-play and color commentary on this game as the Pacers look to win their first finals in franchise history. The Thunder look to win for the first time since moving to Oklahoma City. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. My name is cgiulianihpu. If you've never been to a JG9 live stream before, how it works is like this. Fire away with the channel with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation, I get to your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that you see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this game, the Pacers or the Thunder? If you are a member, you get a lot of perks for being a member. But one of the perks is you get to use emojis in the chat. We do have the emojis for the Pacers, the Thunder, and the NBA Finals trophy. I only have one Thunder emoji because they only have one logo. So, appreciate all you guys tuning in. We are going to do a basketball stream. We're going to be live for just about every finals game. Not going to be live for game two because of the UFL playoffs. But other than that, we should be live for every single game. It should be a fun series, hopefully, as we will see, for all intents and purposes, a first-time champion. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Let me get to your questions in order again. Any donation, get your question right away. Also, every donation counts toward this thing called You Make the Call. Help me decide which game we're calling on Saturday night for baseball. Red Sox, Yankees, or Padres, Brewers. NBA Finals games do not start on time. Hence why, even though it said 8:30 tip-off, there's a reason that I only went on at 8:35. So here we go. Prepare yourself when you do hockey on Monday. It's going to be extremely hard. I'm going to be calling some video game hockey. I'm going to be playing some NHL at some point to prepare myself, because the best way to do it is to just play video games and whatnot. So it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very draining, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Come on, too. Appreciate you, man. I'll get you on the Padres game. Thoughts on the feud? Oh, man. Who saw that coming except for literally everyone? Who could have possibly seen that coming except for everyone? That's my thought on that. Right, NFL starts on time. NBA does not. But they're lining up at center court right now, so we're about to get this game underway. I'm actually impressed. Usually they start 15 minutes later. This is only 7 minutes. This is not bad. So Yeah, if Cup final goes 7, I'll do that. Who do I like better, as a quarterback or as a person? Because either way, I'm taking Rodgers over Favre. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. I don't know what the Mets did today. I'm guessing they lost the game. I'm guessing they split, like I said they were going to. Pacers Arena, that's going to be games 3, 4, and 6. 3, 4, and 6 would be in Indy. But OKC has home court advantage. 50% you riding with Indiana, 50% you riding with OKC. Let's do this thing. Oklahoma City wins the tip, and here we go. The NBA Finals officially underway. Connor with a tour. You want the Boston game, we'll get you on it. Driving inside here. We're going to get down low. Williams kicks it out wide, goes to the corner for Wallace. Wallace strong take over Hartenstein. One lineup change there. 3 from the top. That one is no good. Rebound on the play by Indiana. It's Nesmith getting the board, and underway Trump Elon equals Big Ben AB. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. ABC did not air the anthem. Yeah, they did not. They did not. Their presentation is lacking. 3 from the top. That one no go off the back of the rim, and rebound on the play by OKC. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Had a 4 lead, lost 6-5. Oof, that's rough. Driving here, reverse lay-in. That one is good. First points of this final. SGA. Getting the scoring start here for the Thunder. Taking it down the floor. Here is Nembhard. Nembhard picks up his dribble, goes up top to Turner. Turner loses the handle and then gets it back. Being guarded by Holmgren up top. Weaves it out wide. Nembhard, I should say Siakam. Back to Nembhard. We're going to drive for 3. We know he can shoot the 3. Had a lot of them in game 1 of that series against the Knicks. No good on that one. Rebound on the play by OKC. SGA's got it. Gets a pick on the left side here from Holmgren. Back to Holmgren on top. Fakes the 3. Looks to get by Turner and does. The layup there with a contact. Gets it to go. 4 quick points for OKC. I think I'm a little bit behind, but that's so good. How's it going, Jason? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate tuning in. Worst loss in franchise history. Not even close. Not even close. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate tuning in. Don't know who to root for. Pacers talk the Knicks out. Don't like having the Thunder or Sonics. I think you root for a new champion. But if you are a Knicks fan, I completely get rooting for the Thunder. Stolen away. Siakam's got it. Gives it off to Halliburton. 7 on the clock. Kicks it out wide. 3-pointer for Nesmith. That one no good. Indiana 0 for 3 from 3 to start this game off, and SGA will take it down the floor here. Being guarded up top by Nembhard, looking to get a pick. Now waves off the pick. SGA, the MVP, driving down low in the restricted area. Blocked shot there by Nesmith, out of bounds, and I believe it's going to stay with OKC. Yeah, put the finals on NBC. I'm with you there. Have a step at 1.25 speeds. Keep it up here when you click on this. Oh, God, show the final results from the third quarter. There you go. How's it going, Michael? Grub up as always. Frank, be with you. You know, I have a... Your answer, your theory is as good as mine, Spence, on that one. It was a good mine. Inbound from the baseline. SGA gets it. Pick from the left side here from Holmgren. SGA by the free throw line. Feeds it down low from the block. It's Dort. Dort, his first shot of this finals, no good. And Nesmith gets the board. Gives off to Halliburton. Thunder swept the season series. Won the first game 120-114. Second game won 132-111. That floater, no good by Hallie. Rebound on the play by the Thunder. Getting all the boards today. 3-pointer in transition from the top. That one's good. 7 quick points for the Thunder to start this one off. 2.5 minutes in on the 3-ball. Now here comes Nembhard. Nembhard give and go here with Turner. Gives it down low to Turner. Turner with the contact foul. And going to line shoot 2 as Holmgren commits his first foul of this finals. 2.5 minutes in. Pacers have yet to score, but a chance here at the free throw line after that 3-pointer by Jalen Williams, averaging over 20 points per game during this postseason. Only shooting under 32% from behind the arc this postseason, but got that one to go in transition. First free throw off the back of the rim and in. Bounces in for Turner. We got a Germany-Brazil score right now, 7-1. Turner knocks down his first free throw. Miles Turner shooting 78% the free throw line during this postseason. Second free throw short, 1 for 2. Last touched on the play by Nesmith. And he seems to be adamant that that was the last touch by the Thunder, but I don't think he's going to win that appeal. So Thunder are going to get this back. Pacers are going to press, though. Man, shot was great. It was a very... Halftime raid? We'll probably just stay on. Because NBA half is pretty short. Holmgren going coast to coast now. Kicks it out to the corner. Yeah, the synths are that are phenomenal. Williams, he's doubled by the elbow. Now fades away from the elbow with 10 on the clock. Gets it off, but no good. Siakam gets the board. Feeds it to Hallie. Back to Siakam. Siakam back to Halliburton. Gets a pick on the right side from Nesmith. Now feeds it to the corner. Turner, back to Siakam. Or Nesmith, I should say. Now feeds it down low to Siakam. Siakam from the block. Layup there. First field goal for Indiana. They trail 7-3 now. Grab him playing rating system. So I have to try hard to be nice. Oof. Wallace going coast to coast. Now kicks out to the corner for Dort. Dort for 3. That one too strong off the back of the rim. Nembhard gets the rebound. Nemhard trying to take himself coast to coast. He falls down. Do they get the travel? They do get the travel. Tight defense there by Dort in transition. Milestone, longest tenure pacer. Yep. Longest tenure pacer. I appreciate all you guys doing. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Nice defense there by Dort in transition. Indiana did not shoot the 3-ball well during that series against the Thunder in the regular season. Last time they played, only shot 33%, 14 for 32, and they have not made a 3 yet despite trying. Block shot there out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Indiana. Neesmith successfully able to get possession back, and here comes Halliburton. 8:27 to go in the first. Indiana just 1 field goal to their name thus far. Halliburton kicks it across the floor. Double, trying to work on Holmgren, not going to get a travel. Tight defense there, and back-to-back turnovers on Indiana's part. Then Oklahoma City turns over right back, trying to find Williams down low. Holmgren a bit too ambitious on that pass. And we'll go back to the Pacers. Nemhard. Pick on the left side. Set by Turner. Nemhard kicks it up top. It goes to Neesmith. Neesmith, Siakam back to Nemhard. Nemhard up top. He's open for 3. Not going to take it. Instead, going to feed Siakam at the free throw line. Siakam fades away from the line. That one gets the friendly roll. It's good. After a 7-0 run by the Thunder to start, Pacers on a mini 5-0 run. It's a 7-5 contest right now. SGA. Plenty of space from the arena logo. Got the 3. The second 3 of the game for OKC. SGA, the MVP of the Western Conference Finals, MVP of the NBA, averaging 30 points per game this postseason. Gets that one to go. Fade away from just in front of the elbow. That one good for Indiana, so they answer right back with 2 of their own, down to a 1-score game. As, I think the camera went out for a second. Camera went out, but here comes Jalen Williams. Fades away from the top of the free throw line. No good. Halliburton gets the board. Average usage number is going to be very low. Very low, unless it goes 7. Corner 3. Nemhard, we're all tied up. And timeout on the floor. Nemhard with the corner 3. Pacers on a 10-3 run. And 5 minutes in, Pacers get their first 3. Nice bounce pass there by Siakam. They have a 2-on-1. SGA can only cover 1 player. Don't know what kind of defense that was. That was bad transition defense, and SGA can only defend 1 person. You got the 2-on-1, and Nemhard's going to hit that 3 every single time. Again, Nemhard, without him, the Pacers are not winning game 1 against the Knicks. Pacers were phenomenal in that series, going to their second NBA Finals. Slight finesse. Yes, you do. You do need that slight finesse. You do need that slight finesse. Got $20 on the Pacers money line. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if any of you do like betting, go to oddsstream.com. Use my code JG9. Get 25% off your first month. I will link the link in right there. If you want to see a video at halftime, click that link above. It is a fun one. We talk about the 1964 New York Giants and talk about one of the worst controversies at quarterback ever. Bizarre situation there. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. A possibility more NBA streams next season? Absolutely. Absolutely. If this goes well, absolutely. Things that I like doing college basketball streams a lot, but definitely possibility of NBA streams. Absolutely. On that one. Problem is that college, I think, is coming first. First one since 2000, since they played the Lakers. First one since 2000 for the Thunder. It's their first since 2012, when they lost to the Heat 13 years ago. An interesting thing for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein not in the starting lineup. It was Wallace who got the start. Wallace got the start today, so messing a little bit with the lineups. This is Marquette head coach. Ricardo looks to win his second NBA Finals. First as the Pacers coach, won with the Mavericks back in 2011 against the Heat. We won just a handful of coaches, alongside legends like Pat Riley and Phil Jackson, to win the finals with multiple teams. Either way, we will be seeing a team win for the first time ever. If you count OKC as a new team, technically they are not. Technically they are the Sonics relocated, but when the Sonics get their history back, once Seattle gets a team, I've won the finals. I have Thunder in 5 because of their defense. I have Thunder in 5. I'm pretty sure all you guys shooting us also with the 2000 style Jalen Rose jersey. Nice. Those jerseys were nice, not gonna lie. Those jerseys were very, very nice. I appreciate all you guys here. Since I get 100 less size, this may also get him to rent the emoji spot. It's either that or the karaoke song. It's either that or. You can do either or on that one. You can do either or. You can do either or for that one. How's it going, Joe? Good evening, Marvel. Bill Wall, Ahmad Rashad. Let's go. Oh, what a legend. It's either emoji or karaoke song for that. Because we're doing an event too. We're doing the event. So the hundo gets you event, and it gets you either emoji or karaoke. So whichever one you want on that. I mean, I'll still do the karaoke song, obviously. I'll still do it. Only see Pacers winning the series if it go 2-0. I think 1-1 would be okay. The Giants lost on purpose. That had been a Sherman tank. Yes, it would have been. Yes, it would have been. How's it going, Jacob? One in chat. Keep the song. All right, perfect. All right, cross it over here. Williams. Trying to drive by the elbow. Fades away. Gets some separation on Shepard. Checking in for the first time, but that shot no good. Halliburton gets the board. Pacers looking for their first lead of the game. Toppin checking in. Nembhard with the ball. Gives it off to Halliburton. Halliburton gives it up top to Turner. Turner to Nembhard. Nembhard pump fakes on the pass. Now kicks it out to the corner. It goes to Toppin. Toppin trying to drive. Posting up on Wallace. Throws it away into the backcourt. That will be a backcourt violation. I think that ball actually went out of bounds, so OKC going to be able to inbound from underneath the hoop. When it works low, it's the same from the it's the same tab from the March Madness tab. So the football scoreboard's up top. That's why. Yeah, D-backs. How about that? 4 straight wins. You know, they're right back in this thing at 500. They're right back in this thing. As crazy as it sounds. Right back in this thing. Inbound from underneath the hoop. It's Holmgren. Holmgren gives it off. Williams. Now it's SGA. SGA crossing over, driving inside on Nembhard. SGA gets down low. The wild shot off the back of the rim and gets the friendly roll. He's up to 5. Thunder retake the lead early on. 12-10. Pacers string over a lot today. Thunder capitalized on that one. Turner gives it off. Halliburton kicks it to the corner. Now up top, they got some space. Nembhard, pick on the right side, set by Turner. Nembhard feeds it down low to Turner, stripped away. Nice defense there by Dort. Another turnover forced by Dort. Another turnover by the swarming Thunder defense. And SGA in transition, pulls it from the free throw line. No good, rims out. But OKC gets the offensive board. Gives it to Williams. Williams down low to Holmgren. Holmgren from just outside the restricted area. That shot is blocked. No foul. Clean defense. And is going to go to Indiana. You need to make on OKC losing back to the game. Yep. Just I was out, they brought him back in. Yep. Dort is from Arizona State. Only on JJ9 Sports. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, the D-backs are very, very frustrating, but very fun to watch. Open 3. Turner. No good. Rebound on the play by Williams as Toppin avoids the over the back. Clean game so far. Just 1 foul combined for both these teams. Refs so far. Williams gives it off. Wave the shot off. Now there is a foul on the floor. As SGA goes to the ground. First foul on Indiana. Yeah, Holmgren got blocked, yep. Where he was born and raised? Duval. Well, he went to high school in Duval, but he was born in Canada. He was born in Canada, but he went to high school in Duval. Back on the way, SGA gives up top to Holmgren. Holmgren back to SGA. Gets a pick on the right side from Holmgren. Give and go, pick and roll. Holmgren. Wide pass goes to Wallace with 3 on the clock. Puts up a 3. No good. Tip back, though. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. Layup for the former first-round pick. No good. Rebound on the play, though, by OKC. Look at the foul on the floor. Back-to-back offensive boards. And Dort able to draw the foul on Indiana. That's their second. And it's going to be Halliburton's first. White Sox walk up base hits. So what, they split the series against the Tigers? Not bad. Not bad. First pro sporting event was Bulls-Pacers. The old Chicago State and the Bulls blew a 30-point lead. Whoa. Wow, that's impressive. SGA and Dort for OKC, Nembhard for Indiana. Yep. Clock resets to 14. Inbound from the sides, Williams. SGA gets the pick. Gonna take it himself. Finger roll. He's up to 7 already. 7.7 minutes into the contest. OKC leads 2 touchdowns to a touchdown and a field goal. 14-10. Timeout Indiana with 5 minutes to go in the first. SGA's got half the Thunder's points so far. For the first time these teams met, SGA had 45 points the first time these teams met. Second time at 33. He's had the Pacers' number. Remember the first meeting with the Thunder won by 6. SGA, 45. 15 for 22 from the field. Perfect at the free throw line. Averaging about 40 points per game this series against Indiana in the regular season. Picking up right where he left off here. And the Pacers have turned over 4 times already. SGA 9 points for him. My apologies. 9 points for SGA. He's got more than the rest of the team combined. Yeah, White Sox are for sale. Yeah, Schuber's going to buy the team. He's going to take full ownership in the 2030s. Might have less than 150 points combined. I mean, it's a defensive series. Sooners 14, Hoosiers 10. There you go. Pacers have a player from Montreal and Ontario. There you go. Maybe Dort's a Jags fan. I don't know. I don't know why everyone wants to subject themselves to being a Jags fan, but I did that. Terrapins seem like a bad name for a basketball team. 10-second violations every possession of their real Terrapins. Yes, they would be. Yes, they would be. Yes, they would be. Next time someone gets a hundo, we do need a DW or Little Princess. We do. Those will come at some point. I'll add those at some point. Those are coming at some point. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. The more members we have, the more emojis we can have. Like, we're not doing overtime tonight. Just keep that in mind. So, I'm hopping off after this game is done. Bonus ring. Celtics to Jaylen Brown. I think that's pretty bold. I'm going to say 8 on that one. You go Montreal? America, a lot of people in America go Montreal. A lot of people in America go Montreal. Canada won NBA title more recently than the Cup. Yep. An American team won the Grey Cup more recently than a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup. Scott Blue was DFA'd. Why? He pitched so well today. Why? Man, Blue was so good today. Yeah, I love that they immediately called up Kimbrel like three hours after the game. Stanley Cup final. Yeah, we're doing game 3. We're doing game 3 on Mondays. Joe donated a hundo to do Stanley Cup, so we're doing Stanley Cup game 3. So I'm gonna try doing some video game streams, NHL video games streams super late at night at some point to get some practice calling hockey. My Pisco game this series? Yeah, I do. I have Thunder winning 4-1. I'm right there with you. Thunder won 29-1 against the East. They swept the Pacers. Yeah, they're really good. How can an American team win the Grey Cup? Well, this was back in the 1990s when the CFL decided to expand to the USA, and it didn't work except for Baltimore. Baltimore was like the only city where it worked, and then Baltimore got the Ravens, and they were like, yeah, no, so we can get out of America at this point. Quebec? You Americans are getting places. We go Quebec. You go Quebec? That doesn't sound right. Well, Vancouver's Vancouver. Vancouver is Vancouver. That one's easy. Can't wait for the ESPN overreaction. Pacers win tonight. Oh boy. Are the Thunder done? NHL Series Tractor. Oilers won. Nothing but the Cats. There you go. Fun game 1, even though the ratings were terrible. Unfortunately, it was like 2.8 million in the USA. It was not good. But fun series. Hopefully they increase. Toppin feeds it down low. Stripped away. Neesmith off his knee, but they're going to say actually was last touched by Caruso, checking in for the first time today. 8 on the shot clock. It's Quebec. Okay, yeah. That's how Americans pronounce it. We go Quebec. Fixture Muriel's in the new scoreboard. Yeah, I never thought they were going to get a new scoreboard for the finals. ESPN's presentation's always lackluster. Catch and shoot, corner 3. That one no good. Indiana started from behind the arc today. Caruso gets the board, feeds it to SGA. The Thunderdome, I like that name. I like that. SGA. Fades away from the block, and that one no good off the rim. Rebound on the play by Toppin after getting tipped around. Halliburton's got it. Halliburton trying to push the floor. Now he's going to just slow it down. Halliburton feeds it out wide. Toppin gives it off in the corner. They're going to get a travel. If they get the travel on Neesmith before the extra pass to McConnell checking in for the first time. You go Winnipeg. We go Winnipeg. Edmonton. Yeah, Edmonton, yeah. Like Quebec? No, it's Quebec. Up top here. Joe checking in for the first time. Fades away from beyond the block. Over Halliburton. That one good. Thunder lead back up to 6. Trying to go quickly here. Top in the corner. That goes to McConnell. McConnell trying to work the baseline. Working by Hardenstein. Checking in for the first time today. Gets a pick. Halliburton. Pass is tipped by Isaiah Hardenstein. Goes back up top. Just wide passing all the way around. Another backcourt violation. The Pacers turn over yet again. The Thunder defense has been magnificent all season. Pacers have turned it over 6 times in the first 8 minutes of this game. Swarming defense. Keep in mind, the first time these teams met, the Thunder only turned it over 3 times all game. They can hold on to the ball. Pacers not so much. Halliburton in transition gets the 3. They leave him wide open, and the Pacers cut it to a 3-point game. Playing a full court press here, but Caruso's got it. We do need Harry Risco. Yes. We can go up top of McConnell. It's 9-on-9. Gets a pick on the right side. Hartenstein bounce pass to the elbow. Now feeds it. Dort extra pass. Caruso for 3. That one's good. Caruso knocks it down. They answer the Indiana 3 with a 3 of their own. Back up to 6. Halliburton. Bounce pass. Loses the handle. Toppin can't get it. 7 turnovers already. 9 minutes in. SGA. Crossing over. Now driving inside. Fades away from the free throw line. Line drive shot. No good. Rebound by Indiana. Halliburton. SGA can't get the steal. Halliburton make the pass. Toppin. Poked away by Caruso. Now goes back to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Offensive foul. Siakam with the hard screen. It's a moving screen. Offensive foul. That's 8 turnovers already for the Pacers. 10 minutes in. Pacers had double-digit turnovers each of their 2 games of the series against the Thunder in the regular season. It's a very good sign for the Thunder so far. And Halliburton will sit. Pacers is a team turning it over about 11 or 12 times per game in the postseason. Reaching foul there, actually. Clean steal there by Siakam. Yeah, ball's supposed to go inside the hoop. Yep, I don't think these teams are getting the memo necessarily at times. 2:20 to go in the first. McConnell gets a pick from Turner. Finger roll. He takes it himself. No resistance there. 19-15. And now it's Caruso. SGA stays out there. Halliburton is not out there. Hartenstein hook shot. Blocked, but foul. And Hart's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Hartenstein did not get the start today. It was Wallace who got the start. Despite Hartenstein starting every game in the Western Conference Finals, but he struggled against the Pacers during the regular season. Had just 4 points in that first meeting. Or the second meeting, I should say. Hits the first free throw. This postseason, shooting 64% from the charity stripe. 2015. Yeah, Doc Emmerich was great. And now checking in Thomas Bryant for the first time today for the Pacers. Today was a busy day in the world. Today was a very busy day in the world. Second free throw, in. So Hartenstein goes 2 for 2 that trip. Pacers 4 fouls, 1 more. And the bonus. McConnell tries to split the defense. Now kicks it out to Mathurin, checking in for the first time. 0-0 feeds it out wide. Nembhard kicks it to the corner. 3 ball. That one is an air ball. And SGA gets the board. Nembhard misses that one from the corner. Pacers struggling from 3 today. SGA trying to go coast to coast. Floats it up. No good. Rebound on the play. They're getting all the offensive boards. Hartenstein gets it to go. Down low. 8-point lead. Largest lead for the Thunder today. Roll update. It's a lot. Fans are holding cheap paper fan. I don't know what they're holding. Yeah, I think so. Shot there by Siakam. It's good with the contact and 1. Unless I call the foul on the floor beforehand. Thunder getting all the offensive rebounds today. That's a story of this game. One of the stories, I should say, of this game. Thunder getting every offensive board to go their way. .23-15. Out wide. We're trying to work the baseline. Shot is blocked by Hartenstein. And the Thunder have +3 in the offensive boards. Indiana, no second chance opportunities today. 23-15, fade away. SGA, good. He's up to 11. SGA's already in double figures. With a 104 to go, Indiana taking a timeout. It's a 10-point lead, largest lead for the Thunder already. Pablo Torre versus Bill Simmons. Yeah, I've looked at the summary of it. Where these Canadian teams be? I think he is, yeah. Pretty sure I guys tuning in. Oilers win after last night. I could see it. Nothing would shock me. Yeah, the delay of game. Oof, that was rough. Nothing would shock me with that series, unless it's a sweep. A sweep would shock me, but nothing would shock me. I think that's going to be a phenomenal series. I'm excited for it. So Pacers calling timeout. 25-15 your score. Again, if you like what we see, folks, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. You get the emojis in there, shows for either one of these teams. How's it going, Golden Steel? Appreciate you tuning in. How's it going, Lou? Thank you for being here, man. Do the emojis and shirts for either one of these teams playing here tonight. We will be live for, not for game 2, but we'll be live for every other finals game. Sunday night, we're going to be live for the UFL playoffs. We do all the UFL games on this channel, so we're going to be live for that. Thunder be this year's version, the NBA's version of the 85 Bears. They don't have the charisma like the 85 Bears did. Or their, like, personality conflicts. But, I mean, defensively, yeah. I mean, this team is loaded defensively. It is scary. If you're using fight songs, we Thunderstruck, yeah. Indy, I'm not sure what it would do. Not sure what I do for Indy. Probably the Hoosiers theme. They are not related. Yeah, they are not related. McConnell. Spins around. The shot, good, over the hands of Isaiah Joe. 25-17. We're in Oklahoma City. I was a season ticket holder for the first 4 years at OKC. Hopefully it's a good result. Looking good so far. Caruso. I score 4 goals at Hammond. Yep. In a good spot. Harnstein. Shot, foul, and 1. He's dominating down low. He's got 6 and a chance to make it 7. Oh, 6 Canadian teams. Where they be? Oh, I have no idea on that one. I have no idea. And the CFL's only got 9. 10 if you include Touchdown Atlantic. I don't know where they put 16. Maybe some John Mellencamp. Yeah. Edge only to go back to the Olympics for the conferences. They do set more procedure than East or Western. That's right. Yeah, he ain't related. 27-17. NBA school in 2000 Ravens. Bad Boy Pistons. My favorite teams are fight songs, yeah. Play fight songs at the start and the end of games. We could do that. Harnstein the line. It's up to 7 points. 28-17. Largest lead for OKC. They're getting everything down low. Right, unless you put 2. Yeah, unless you put 2 in those cities. So you probably would. Topping for 3. That one good. Open up top. 28-20. Thunder, no chance for a 2-for-1. Foul, though, in the backcourt. And now some to the free throw line. So already in the bonus. Yankees get base low jam. Oof. 2 free throws coming in here for OKC. SGA at the line. He's got 11 points already. He had averaged about 38 in the regular season against the Pacers across those 2 games. First free throw is good. SGA 86% at the line this postseason. Averaging 9 free throw attempts per game. He gets to the line. He makes his shots at the line. Intentionally foul. So, I don't think that was an intentional foul. That was not an intentional foul. They were trying to get the steal. That was not an intentional foul. White Sox win game number 20. About time. That was not an intentional foul. SGA, free throw, no good. Rebound on the play by Toppin. They can hold for the last shot. There's a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sparks sees everything with Plum? I think so. Halliburton. Pick on the right side. Set by Nembhard. Halliburton fakes the step back 3. Now gives it off. Loses the handle. Neesmith, 8 turnovers for Indiana already. SJ's got it. 1. Puts it up off the backboard. No good. Put back dunk. Not going to get in time for Carriage Williams. 29-20 your score. Bulls would be serious. Kings love somebody. Tesla. Yep. I go Sacramento on that one. Sanchez or Robert? I would say pretty high. I'd say pretty high. I'll go 51%. Yeah, 2 of them is more likely to go for Pistons. Yes, I'm with you there. I put a poll up. Who wins this game? It was pretty even when we started. This was about 50-50. You think James Winston was playing for any of these turnovers? You would. You would. But a pull up, who do you think wins this game? If you like what we see, folks, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. Get any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. OKC is 0-7 against the spread on the road. Oof. Fortunately for them, this game's at home. 4-3 straight up, though. That's what matters at the end of the day. That's what matters at the end of the day. Couple of minutes to go back to divisional format. The matchups are just too repetitive right now. They're too repetitive. Brian Reynolds, chances they trade him, I think the Pirates, I think that's 70%. I think that's 70%. Pirates are going to sell at the deadline. Watch one quarter of this, and I have no idea why I turned this on. Yeah, the Thunder look pretty good right now. Thunder look pretty good. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for the stream. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. We have emojis in the chat. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you tuning in for this one. The emojis for the finals, the Thunder, the Pacers. We got everything in there. So for either one of these teams. First quarter for the Pacers, let's just say, could have gone a lot better. Could have gone a lot better. That first score, the Pacers turned it over 9 times. You heard that right. 9 times they turned the ball over. For some perspective on how bad that is. Game 4 against the Knicks. They turned it over 11 times total. They've got no offensive rebounds, so they're getting nothing down low. Thunder are +3 on the offensive side. They only have one logo. That's the problem. They only have one logo. So, that's why. Over Pistons with the Bad Boys. I don't know on that. I don't know on that. I'll do it at halftime for donations. I'll do Sims at halftime for donations, but Sense chance Nats trade Finnegan. I don't think we're gonna trade Finnegan. I think 30%. Seahawks, Mariners, OKC Thunder fan. We're in a good spot right now with this team. Commercial with the flexing. Yep. Turn the ball over 9 times. Equivalent strike them on the ground and swing play. Yep. If I'll be interested. Yeah. So far, it's definitely been Thunder domination defensively. 9 times, and so fair Spieler made me up. There you go. There you go. You definitely go New York go for that one. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. We'll be live for most of the finals. Not going to go live for game 2 because we're going to be doing the UFL playoffs. Larry O'Brien Trophy saved me for the former commissioner that held what government role? Oh, I don't know. Secretary of Defense? I don't know. Watching playoffs without your team is fun, honestly. It's less stressful. I know that. It's less stressful. All right, back underway here. McConnell. Matherin kicks it out in the corner for 3. Got it to go. Indiana, 29-23. Checking in for the first time. It's Mitchell for OKC. Mitchell gives it off. Goes to Wiggins, checking for the first time. Spins around by the restricted area. Puts up the shot. That one good while falling down. Good balance there. 8-point game. Toronto big enough to support 2 teams? I think so. Postmaster General would not have gotten that. Would not have gotten that. Toppin. Siakam up top, trying to cross over Hartenstein. Bounce pass, goes up top. Now kicks it out to McConnell. McConnell back to Shepard, back to McConnell. 6 on the clock. McConnell feeds it out wide. Toppin for 3. That one no good. Hartenstein gets the board. Means how sportsmen like Thunder was. Yeah. Hartenstein. Well, he explained his logic before. I get it. Williams. Caruso now dumping it by the elbow. Hartenstein. 10 on the clock. Gives it off to Williams. Williams pulls up from the Emirates logo. No good. Rebound on the play by Toppin. Toppin gives it off to McConnell. He'll run down the floor here. No SGA, no Halliburton out there. A lot of the backups right now. Trying to work the baseline spin around. Trying to work on Wiggins. Not there. So gives it off down low to Siakam. And they'll get the foul. Siakam going to shoot 2. Thunder think it was clean defense, but referee had other ideas. Yeah, contact with the arm. There was contact with the ball first. There was contact with the ball first. That looked clean, actually. That looked clean, but the referee says otherwise. They're not going to challenge it this early. Siakam going to shoot 2. First free throw for Siakam. Line driving in. Siakam leading the team this postseason with over 21 points. Got MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals and a 5-4 vote over Halliburton. Shooting 67% at the free throw line this postseason. Yeah, it'd be too legit to quit. Yes, it would be. I think so. Or something outcast. Maybe something outcast. Line driving in. 2 for those for Siakam are good. 31-25. Here's a good team before Toronto gets second. I'm with you there. With you there. 100% on that one. Williams feeds it down low. Caruso run the floor with ease on that one. Finger roll there. 100 units of baseball, 3.2 K on the Panthers. That's a lot of money. Blocking foul up top. Siakam draws the foul. Williams getting called for it. Second on OKC already. 80 seconds. Excuse me, 100 seconds into the second quarter. How's it going? Steve, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here for this one. The inbound here. Mathurin from the elbow floats it up. That one too strong off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound on the play by Wiggins. Wiggins out wide to Caruso. Caruso crossed over now. Drive inside. Working on Shepard. Layup foul. He'll shoot 2. First foul in Indiana this quarter. Yeah, don't know how you feel about your team getting Aaron Rodgers. At least it's only a 1-year deal, and he's better than the option he got right now, but it just, you're stuck in the same mediocrity. My Panthers have fights on La Bamba. Always fight Orioles wins. Yep. So Caruso at the free throw line, shooting 2. Caruso averaging 9 points per game this postseason. At the free throw line, 76% in the playoffs. CFL season underway. Let's go, baby. First free throw is good. 34-25. Yeah, I think everyone deserves a chance. But just, I think the problem is that he dragged it on for so long. We all knew it was coming. Yeah, Jonathan Giles. Yeah, he died a few days ago. Just tragic. Absolutely tragic. Some people are sick. 34-25. Make it 35-25. Free throw is good. 2 for 2. Caruso at the line. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Thunder lead by 10. They've led the entire contest, have not trailed at any point. McConnell gives it up to Siakam. Siakam kicks it out for 3 over Hartenstein. That one good. 3-pointer there by Shepard. 35-28. Hartenstein going up top by Turner, trying to drive inside. Hartenstein, block shot there, but they get their own board. Mitchell gets the board, kicks it out for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound on the play by Indiana. Mathurin going to try and slow it down. Feeds it to Shepard, back to Mathurin. They'll swing it out. Now dumping it by the block. Siakam working on Wiggins. Has the height advantage. Siakam fades away from the third block. That one too strong. Hartenstein gets the board. Alex Robinson Caruso. I like that. I like that. Good nickname there. Williams, coast to coast foul on the finger roll. Mathurin getting called for it. He'll shoot 2. Mathurin will shoot 2. Yeah, I'm sure Sonics fan. I'm sure a lot of people have strong feelings about the Thunder. I can definitely see that. But I start the game after a 3.5 hour randomly. Jeez. Is it getaway day? Is that why you have to play the game regardless? Because otherwise, 3.5 hours is postponed. That's not fair to the fans at that point. Unless you have to play it, because it's getaway day. First free throw is good. 2 better examples of being stuck in mediocrity. Cowboys keeping Garrett, and MTSU keeping stuck still for too long until hiring Derek Mason. Yep. 36-28 after the free throw. Yeah, source report, yeah. If what it was reported is true, that's awful. But I don't know what's true or what not. 2 free throws are good. Nine-point game. McConnell picks up his dribble, goes up top to Turner. Mathurin now back to McConnell. McConnell swings it out. Catch and shoot 3. Shepard. No good, but the Pacers get an offensive rebound. Can't do anything with it. First offensive board of the day. Nothing there. Mitchell's got it. Feeds it down low to Holmgren. Holmgren fouled on the shot. He'll shoot 2. Any politician named future sports commissioner. Who would it be? I mean, Obama could be. Obama has a vast basketball knowledge. I could see Obama at some point, if he wanted to, throw his hat into the ring for NBA commissioner. I could see it. First free throw is good. Pacers making a big substitution. Halliburton checking back in. Now, Trump's going to be too old. Trump, by the time he's done, is going to be in his mid-80s. No league's going to want that as commissioner. We've won more playoff series than the Steelers since 2017. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. When Nixon was alive, he was a huge sports fan. Huge fan. So we get Halliburton checking in. Holmgren at the line. First free throw was good. Holmgren's shooting 76% of the line during this postseason. It's going to increase after going 2 for 2 that trip. 11-point game. Shepard, 3 fouls already. Bad pass by Halliburton, but they keep it in play. Hey, he was the commissioner. Halliburton swings it up top. Goes to Neesmith, feeds it down low. Turner can't get the shot. Second chance, no good, but foul. They're going to get Dort for that one, and now the whistles are flying. I would think so, Joe, on that one. I would think so. Pacers playing South Side Indy for the home games. Have more people cheering against the Thunder there. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Sell a lot of seats that way. Turner at the line. He'll shoot 2. First free throw for Turner. That one's good. Not getting revivals these days. I think Phase Firm's going to be good. Depends on the revival stuff. It's with the original writers. That's one thing. Second free throw is good. Closest match for NBA Finals since Milwaukee, Baltimore 71. Yep. These teams are not far apart from each other. 2 for 2 on the free throws there. Mitchell gives it to Holmgren. Holmgren back to Mitchell. Gets a pick on the right side. Mitchell. Pass it up top to Wallace. Wallace, crossover. 7 on the clock. Wallace from the block. Lays it in. That one no good. Rebound on the play by Turner. But stripped away. Another turnover. 3-pointer. Mitchell. Cannot get the 3. Gets his own board off the back of the rim. Mitchell floats it up. That one's short. No good. And Halliburton gets the board. And backup QB highlights is very, very good. That's a good channel. That's a very good channel. Halliburton. Pump fake now tries the 3. That one good. And it's down to a 6-point game. Thunder call timeout. Down to the 35. I mean, in Florida first match of all time. Yep. It's hard to get much further than that. After succeeded Judge Lance as commissioner instead of being Chief Justice. Yep. Had to go with the Joe Buck reference. We gotta do that every now and then with Mitchell in the game. Gotta do that every now and then. Speaking of Mitchell, got off balance there, and Halliburton able to create some separation for the 3. Halliburton's got 6. Pacers as a team shooting 43% from 3 this game. They shot under 40% in their 2 regular season matchups against the Thunder. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Pacers trying to cut into this one. You know, Sirius would be the obvious choice for the Bulls, and the Sixers fight so would be that. FDR being a good commissioner? Yeah, if he seems like a baseball fan, I could see it. I could see it. When will SGA get back out there is the question. We assume after this timeout he will be. Hasn't played yet this second quarter. For a money first quarter. But his forever should be with the characters as older teenagers. But they still sound the same, so it's fine. That was the longest playoff draw in the NFC. Yes, that appears more recent than their Steelers' last playoff win. Oof. That says a lot. That says a lot. Person likes sports the least? Who likes sports the least? I mean, were there even sports in George Washington's time? I don't even know if there were sports in America in George Washington's time. Of the recent ones, Biden never struck me as a sports guy. Biden never struck me as a sports person. At all. I probably could not, Joe, on that one. Probably could not. From 1900 presidency. Bush 41 is not a bad pick for that. Bush 41 is not a bad pick. I mean, Biden wanted to invite Caitlin Clark to the White House alongside the championship-winning team, even though she lost the championship. So I don't think any sports person would even suggest that. Woodrow Wilson, that's a good pick too. That's a good pick too. Did Bush ever play baseball? I don't remember him doing a whole lot, like in terms of like in office, like going to events and whatnot. You know, Biden wanted to have like both LSU and Caitlin Clark to the White House after LSU won the Natty. It's like, don't think that's how it works. You gotta win the Natty to get invited. I don't think that's how it works. Wait, no, Bush 43, definitely not Bush 43. Definitely not Bush 43. He was a big sports guy. He was a big sports guy. I love baseball. Tough schedule for the Chiefs that year. Tough schedule. All right, here we go. Back underway after the timeout. 39-33. Holmgren. Yeah, Yeldon did nothing in Buffalo. Yeldon did nothing in Buffalo, unfortunately. He was never the fastest guy, so once he lost that speed and that was gone. SGA from the elbow, that one good. He's up to 14. Back out there and pick it up right where he left off. So he was never the fastest guy. He was good in pass protection. He was never the best runner. So once the blocking went and once the speed went even more, that was it. Halliburton. Gives it off. Off the dribble, gonna try a three. Line driving out. Holmgren gets the board. Yeah, he was a monster, Bama. Oh, I remember. Yeah, he was second pick for the Jaguars. I love the kid. That play made against the Steelers in 2017, the divisional round, was incredible. Holmgren. Driving inside the layup with the opposite hand. No good. Rebound on the play. Falls to Turner. Now Halliburton. Gives it off to Neesmith. Neesmith up top for Turner. Halliburton tries to get open. Nothing there. So Turner tries to push off. Goes to Siakam. Now Nembhard. Starters back out there for Indiana. Minus Toppins in there. Camera goes out. So I don't know what the heck's happening. Now shot there. Foul. 2 free throws for Nembhard. I know JFK was a big sports guy. That's 4 fouls on OKC. You could just see Yankees for half of them. That is true. Their defense looking very good. They forced so many turnovers. Pacers turned over 9 times in the first half. 2 free throws coming up here. Crowd not happy about that one. Nembhard first one's good. Down to 7-point game. Tell my dad about forgotten players. More Norris. So that's name I haven't heard for a while. Haven't won in a while. Oh, you see the shot of the Women's College World Series. Texas Tech. Top of the third in that one. Second free throw, no good. And SGA will take it down the floor. He gives it off to Joe. Joe splits the double. The layup there. No good. Rebound on the play by Neesmith. To Halliburton. And now Pacers going to look to run the floor quickly. Nembhard, they'll get the offensive foul. On the elbow. Good job there drawing the contact. Falling down is Joe. And that's 4 fouls on Indiana. Both teams in the bonus. 6 minutes to go in the first half. So we could see a lot of free throws coming up. Just a heads up on that one. Could see a lot of free throws going forward. Biggest sports fans among Popes. Probably the one that was at the World Series. Probably this one. Probably Leo, SGA. Keanu participated in the Olympics. Like, wow. Did not know that. Step back 3, SGA. That one misses short. Halliburton gets the board. Red Sox are solo to lose to a Brewers game. Oh, boy. Can't figure this Red Sox team out. Neesmith gets around door, kicks out to the corner. 3-ball. Nembhard, no good. Rebound on the play by Wallace. Thunder will make a sub on the next dead ball. Wallace, they're not going to get a carry there. Looked like there was, but no call, shot no good. And then Wallace commits the foul. It's 5 on OKC. And that should send Indiana to the free throw line. Seen a lot of players in 2000 average more free throws again than what SGA has? Yes. Tight defense there by Neesmith. Then Wallace gets called for the foul. Will be 2 free throws coming up here for the Pacers. And 5:38, and every foul the rest of the way this quarter is going to result in free throws. So Pacers a chance to get back in with good free throw shooting. Like that. First free throw is good. 41-35. How's it going, PFF? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here, man. 41-35. Game 2 is on Sunday. We won't be calling that one. We will be calling Game 3, though. We will be calling Game 3 on Wednesday. People saw the phone really set into the future of the World Series. Yep. I did when the Sponge Run meme were like, look, Gary, there I am. For anyone that was at that game. They were like, oh, I was that dot. Have a base rate in the bonus. 5 fouls. 5 fouls gets you in the bonus. Same free throw off the back of the rim. No good, but tip back. And that is going to stay with Indiana. So second chance here. Siakam. Coast to coast. Gets it a go. He takes himself off the tip. And it's down to a 4-point game. Pacers are not going away quietly. Early on this one, Siakam up to 8. Out wide it goes. 3-ball. Dort. Got it. After pumping a few times, gets it a go. 44-37. Was in 6 season. Nice. Future president, the first document Grand Slam. Ooh. I'm going to guess Nixon. I don't know on that one. Glenn Coffey. Yes, I remember him. Yeah, he just fell off the face of the earth once he got to the end. He fell off the face of the earth if he got drafted. Stolen down low, SGA now. Step back 3! No good. Siakam gets the board, feeds it out to Nembhard. And offensive foul on Indiana. The new Magic jerseys, yeah, they look nice. I know I'm not crazy about the logo, but I like the court, like the jerseys. NHL game tonight? There is no NHL game tonight. Toppin checking in for the Pacers. You know, Glenn Coffey was a good player in college. He just, like, once he got to the NFL, fell off the Pacific. It was Ford. Oh, man. There's no NHL today. 14 turnovers. 14-3 in the turnover column. The fact that OKC is only up by 7, despite being plus 11 in turnovers, shows how Indiana's still in this thing if they can just hold on to the ball. That 3-ball, no good. 15 turnovers. SGA's got it off the steal. He feeds out Caruso in the corner, gives it back to SGA. 15 turnovers. Kicks it out wide. Dort, 3. Got it. Double-digit lead. And Indiana will call timeout. 15 turnovers. They average under 12 per game this postseason. They've got 15 already. I thought somebody might make money from the NFL. Was it immoral? I don't know how that would be immoral, but I don't know why that would be immoral. If anyone Siakam's MVP, if they win, they got to hold on to the ball. St. Pius Sportsman? Let's try to score this close to the turnovers. Yep. Plus 12 in the turnover column. 15. Swarming, suffocating defense. No game Sunday? Wait, what? NBA Finals is on Sunday, but we're doing UFL on Sunday. We're doing UFL Sunday. A lot of folks like soccer. Oh, we see unrelenting on defense. They are, yep. You can outwin 15 turnovers. Yep, not this early on. On pace for over 30. On pace for over 30. I went too many games against the Thunder. Again, Thunder have the best defense that we have seen in quite some time. This could be a historically good defense, all things considered. And they are showing why. 50 turnovers the first half alone. It's bad. It is bad. Very, very bad. Thunder this year, third best defense in terms of scoring average. They forced 17 turnovers per game. Yeah, you mean Saturday. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the most in the NBA over the course of the regular season. They force 17 turnovers a game. League average is 14. I don't have Cards Royals on. I do not have that on. I appreciate all you guys being here for this stream. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. It does help us out a ton on the channel. Saints Vikings 2018 Miracle or 49ers Vikings 09 Miracle? I mean, for significance, it's got to be... The better play was Niners Vikings. That was a better play. Like, that was perfect defense. That was a perfect throw. Yeah, Sunday game at day game, yep. Yeah, they're always going to put it at night for prime time. Thunder and Seahawks, great defense, fan of both. That's good. That's good. Very good defenses. The better play, the more significant, the bigger play was Saints Vikings, but the better play was Greg Lewis, because that was perfect defense. Like, that was, you couldn't do anything about it. There was nothing the Niners did wrong that play. There was nothing they did wrong. Good coverage on Lewis, good pressure on Favre. That was just one of those, the football gods wanted them to win that game with that play. And that was one of the most well-executed plays of all time. It was like the Manningham play at Super Bowl 46. It's like, okay, you can't play better defense. It just, one of those, how the heck did it happen? Let's have it start 7 o'clock or on time. Yeah, starting on time would be nice. Starting on time would be nice. Siakam. Up top it goes. Toppin. Matherin, Halliburton back to Matherin. Rather than try and drive on Wallace. By the old picks up his dribble, goes to Toppin. Toppin feeds it to Halliburton. Gets picked on the right side from Siakam. Siakam gets it from Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Fades away from beyond the free throw line. That shot no good, but rebound on the play by Matherin, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. Block shot there. Couldn't get it off in time. I don't know a whole lot about Marco. They fire A. They should, I'm going to say fiction because I think they fire him during the season. I think A gets fired during the season at this point. Yeah, they should have 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, they should. Respect the viewer. Caruso, 3 ball in the corner. That one no good. Respect people's time. Absolutely. Matherin. Although this wasn't bad. 7 minutes is not bad, relatively speaking. Caruso gets the steal. 16 turnovers. 17 we got the shot clock violation. But an offensive foul the other way as Caruso went into the Pacer defender at his feet set. It was outside the restricted area. Good defense served by Neesmith drawing the charge. How does 70... Oh, wait. Almost every matchup in Super Bowl 38 have gotten high ratings of Panthers-Patriots. I don't think so. How would 72 or 76 team work for NCAA tournament? I would hope for 72. What I hope is that they go 4 teams. Yeah, 17 turnovers because of the shot clock violation. 4 teams. Yeah, it's like playing 6 on 5 right now. Yeah, it's crazy. 4 teams is McConnell, Toppin, that did not win the conference tournament, that won the regular season, and they're in on like the 14 line. So you reward the mid-majors. I don't want to reward the crappy power conference teams. Down low, tipped away, 18 turnovers. SGA's got it. Feeds it out. 3 ball transition. No good. Rebound on the play by Neesmith. Toppin's got it. 18 turnovers. Yet it's a 10-point game. Toppin for 3. That one circles out. No good. SGA gets the board. Feeds up top to Caruso. Out wide open. Dort. Corner 3. You know it. 13-point lead. Largest lead for Oklahoma City today. Suffocating defense. And McConnell. Pass down low. 19 turnovers. 19. Dort's got it. 3 ball. SGA. Off the backboard. No good. Never hit rim. Neesmith's got the board. Halliburton. Neesmith. We're going to dump it down low. Nothing there. So goes back up top to Halliburton. 2:12 to go. Feeds it up top. Open for 3. Going to try it. Got it. 10-point game. McConnell. The fact that the Pacers are in this thing is shocking. 19 turnovers, and yet it's only a 10-point game. Which side I'm watching? I'm watching on ESPN. But I'll give you a link. Floater there. That one is good. That's by Wallace. Scan down low. I'll give you a link. If it's not available in your country, I'll get you a link. In the corner, going to try a 3. That one good for Indiana. Down to a 9-point game. Yeah, that's still like if you do, yeah. Yeah, from Georgia watching. Welcome into the chat cell. Appreciate you tuning in. Reverend most turnovers, I got to check on that one. Because I have no clue. SGA, but Thunder got to be close to forcing it. SGA layup there with a contact. Gets it to go over Siakam. Back up to 11 with 1:16 to go. Working the baseline. McConnell kicks it out to the corner. Toppin. Dumps it down low. Shot from the block. That one's good. McConnell. 54-45. One minute to go. How the seats work in the bracket expanded. 14 line, I would assume, for the mid-majors. 3-ball deep. Got it. SG up to 19. He's got as many points as the Pacers have turnovers. 19 for SGA. His second 3 of the game. McConnell. Layup. Stripped away. Gonna stay with Indiana. Okay, I'm seeing 36 as the record by the Warriors in 1975. I'm seeing 36. They won that game. I'm seeing 36. Been connected for 24 hours. Haven't seen someone who wasn't infinite under the age of 50. Jeez. Inbound from underneath. Feeds it up top to Siakam. And you get the 2 for 1 if they want. Siakam floats it from the third block. No good. Holmgren gets the board. 3-second difference. That should be on the next few. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Bobby. I'm so sorry to hear that. Absolutely. Be with him. Be with him. I'm not important. Be with him, by all means. Holmgren. Layup there. No good. Pacers can hold for the last shot. Halliburton. Stripped away. 20 turnovers. SGA. Holmgren. 4-3. SGA. Bounce pass. Caruso floats it. Out. Goes off the rim quite a few times. Taking the friendly roll. 20 turnovers that half. The Thunder lead by 12. You can look at this one of 2 ways. On one hand, Thunder have led wire to wire. They have not trailed at any point. Suffocating defense. On the other hand, 12 points is not a lot. 20 turnovers, and he has a 12-point game. You would think it'd be a lot worse. You never call fouling on the court? Nope, unless it's blatantly obvious. It's only a 12-point lead. I don't know how you look at this. I don't know how you look at this. Thunder defense, obviously this is not an anomaly. They have the best defense in the NBA, and it's not hard to see why. But Pacers right in this team, they can just hold on to the ball. Will Indiana focus on the half? Yeah, I wonder. I do wonder. It's going to be very, very, very hard. Very hard to think about. The way I look at the Thunder team is that Thunder are a better team. Yeah, I'm with you. I always said Thunder in 5. I think their defense is just incredible. And appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe. The expand the tournament help the mid-majors out, hopefully. Hopefully it's a way to help the mid-majors out. I have no problem with the expansion if it's to help them out. Because again, the tournament, only less than 20% of the teams make it. Even if you expand to 76, less than 20% are making it. The problem comes if you're putting in the high major teams, the big boys. That's the problem. How's it going, Jay? Appreciate you tuning in. Doing all right. Doing all right. Like the video about Jim Marshall. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully hold some other greats from 6-7 like Jake Scott don't go yet without Hall of Fame. Hopefully, Jake Scott should be in there. Jake on halftime better than ESPN halftime. At least my halftime doesn't have commercials. Does not have commercials. You have to work hard with the fourth. They could. The bold prediction could hit. And they only need 35, so I don't think it's going to. But their defense is great. Do you want to give her now? She was 6, so we expected it. Or at least it wasn't out of nowhere, I guess. But man, sorry to hear that, Bobby. Thinking about you, man. Thinking about you. So no, I'd say there you go. There you go. Okay, apparently they take one of the turnovers off the board, so it's 19, not 20. That's still bad, no matter how you want to slice it. Because again, when I look at tournament expansion, when I look at what they're doing with March Madness, when I look at the expansion of March Madness, here's what I see. I see as someone that went to a smaller school. The regular season means nothing. I look at it as you can do whatever you want, and it all comes down to the 3 games you play in your conference tournament. The first 30 games mean jack. And that's not fair. I think there should be 4 spots or 8 spots that go to the top teams that didn't win their conference tournament, but won the regular season. That would add so much value to the regular season. It also increased the ratings for these conference tournaments because there'd be schools rooting for other schools, hoping they could get the auto bid. Like, let's say you're a fan of a school that is a 1 seed and loses in their conference tournament. You would watch the other conference tournaments now to see, okay, can I still get in the field if this 1 seed takes care of their business? I meant to go mail pass away unexpectedly. Yeah. I put hard. Yes, I did. Because it's a shame. There's no reason he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. There was no reason he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. When I made his All-Star USA World, will they do other national anthems besides US and Canada? I'd probably guess no on that. Because it's only where the teams are. Because they never do anthems on the players. Have a seed line be if they expand. I would assume they're going to try and get 4 more. I would hope. Again, I'm assuming it's going to be just 8 at-larges, and they're going to screw over the mid-majors. So my guess is that the 11 line becomes an automatic play-in, and the 16 line's an automatic play-in. That's my guess. That'd be my guess on that. 11 lines just automatic play-in line. And 16 lines automatic play-in line. I don't want it. I'm worried that with 76, they're going to just screw over mid-majors even more than they already are. Or is when they go to the White House? No. No, I don't see why they would invite Canadian teams to the White House. I don't know what the protocol is on that. I'm assuming not, though. I'm assuming no. A 4-loss team if college world playoff. I think we're getting to that point. If we expand to 16, the SEC and Big Ten get their way. You're talking like an at-large, I would say, not right now, but give it 5 years, I think we will, yeah. College sports are one huge mess, no platform will ever make everyone happy. I'm with you there. You're never going to please everyone. Blue Jays went to the White House after winning 92 and 93 World Series. Things are a little bit different now, though. Things are a little bit different. Go to Buckingham Palace. Things are a little bit different nowadays. As they expand to 100-plus teams, no. But I think the problem with the playoff format right now in March Madness, because there is a problem, is when people say, oh, you can't expand the tournament, it's going to dilute the field, it's going to make things awful. You're looking at it from the perspective of a fan of a team in a big conference. You're looking at it as, oh, why are we letting these 18 and 16 teams in the field? You're not looking at it as a fan of one of the other 250 teams that do not play in a big conference. That their season comes down to a conference tournament. Will they flex Pitt Jet into Sunday Football Week 1? No. They can't flex the first 4 weeks. And they're not going to take out Bills Ravens. They wouldn't even take up Bills Ravens. Move up the conference tournaments, college basketball? No. Nothing would change in terms of the tournament dates. We won't have to move up anything. Schedule remains the same. They used to be territory queen of... They only became independent of the UK in 82? Really? Really? I did not know that. I thought it would be way before that. I thought it would have been way before that. And we're at halftime right now. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. We got emojis in the chat. Sure as prefer either one, it seems. 20 teams again don't win conference championships. Not really. The mid-majors. Because the problem is that... Here's the conundrum. The conundrum is that, what do people say? What do people say about mid-majors that don't get in? It's, oh, you should have scheduled tougher games. Well, they try to, but the power conference are like, no, we don't want to schedule these games. The Raptors did not go to the White House. Raptors did not go to the White House. Like, when you think of the teams that get in the Open Conference Championships, they're the power conference teams. They're the power conference teams. The problem right now is, like, look at the conference like the Big South. Or look at a conference like the Big South. The whole tournament, making it to the tournament, you have to win the conference tournament. The regular season means nothing, basically. The regular season means absolutely nothing. A2 in a full independence? I did not know that. And so, what should make it based on pure record? If the conference would change their tune? Oh no, it'd be even worse. It'd be even worse. You base it on pure record, you're going to play the crappiest of the crap schools. I think it'd be even worse. If you make it based on pure record, these teams would play the worst of the worst. Like, no one would play with High Point. No one would dare play High Point. They're waiting for Big South teams to make the tournament this year? No, they got to win it all. Unless High Point, I mean, if you go like undefeated, if you go like 30-2 maybe. FSU made the playoff in 23? No, they had multiple chances to prove that they were not. They had multiple chances to prove that they were not bad, and they almost lost to Florida. They would have if it wasn't bad discipline, and they did not play well against Louisville. Dr. George gifting 10. Deb, Richie, Bravens, Wappa, Straubos full of chili, Ice Truck Thriller, Dennis, Cooper, JT, Indie Sports Fan. How fitting for this one. Steelers are going to Rogers. I'm going to go 9-8. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Appreciate all you guys being members. As members get a lot of perks. Same thing, Judah. Members like you. Nation said emojis in the chat. Appreciate you a ton. Which game do you want? I got to guess on that one, but appreciate you. Appreciate you a ton. Javale Hytron, there you go. Appreciate it. Which game do you want? They had multiple chances to prove they were a top 4 team. They didn't ever prove it. I've seen some of these people. Any sports fan I've seen Ice Truck. I've seen Richie. I've seen Bravens. I've seen these people. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Yankees Red Sox. Had a feeling on that one. Had a feeling we're going Yankees Red Sox. All right, appreciate it. Just a doctor word, baby. Appreciate it. Oilers have a better win and loss record than the Panthers. I don't know on that one. I actually don't know. I would assume so. That's why they got home ice. I would assume. We're going to start the third quarter in just a bit. Pacers turned it over 19 times. They turned it over 7 times while we were talking about March Madness. About halftime break. I have no problem keeping FSU out that year. They had multiple, with the way the format was. Now, if this was the current format with 12, absolutely you put them in. But they had multiple chances to prove that they were a top 4 team. And they did not. If they, well, put it this way, if they did like what happened with Ohio State, where they were down to their third string quarterback, Cardell Jones, and they blew the doors off Wisconsin, they did that, yeah, they're in the field, absolutely. But you almost lost to Florida off of poor discipline on Florida's part. Offense didn't look good. Offense didn't look good against Louisville. They were going to get steamrolled in the playoff. And we saw they got steamrolled against Georgia, so I have no problem with it. No problem with it. How will play the non-conference? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But no one's going to want to play us. I don't think no one's going to want to play us because we're actually pretty good. And no one wants to have a loss to High Point on the resume because it could be outside quadrant 1. Now these big schools want that. I think we play UAB because we continue the home and home against them. I don't know who else we play. PVO, baby, yep. Last year, the champion came from the same state. Ooh, okay. Okay, wait, hang on. Before... Well, it's got to be when Houston and Dallas did it. That'd be Houston and Dallas when they did it, so... If you... I don't know what, like... So the 1995 season... I know it's the Rockets and it's the Cowboys. So if you mean the calendar year, it's 94. If you mean the season, it's 95. So I don't know which one you're going with. If you mean season, it's 95, even though the Cowboys won in January of 96. If you mean the calendar year, it's 94. Or if you mean calendar year, it's 94. If you mean season, it's 95. So, okay, game show was hosted by Wayne Cox and 88. I do not know. I do not know on that one. Okay, we're going to start the third quarter. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. And you can sure support using those emojis in the chat. We got a lot of emojis for both teams playing in this one. And we got videos every day on the channel about the history of the NFL. I might have an NBA video coming out in a bit. I've been saving this one for a little bit. Right, Overlook 2022. Yes, with the Rams and Warriors. Yes. An NBA one's going to drop at some point. 90 is the greatest decade for Texas sports. Rockets and Spurs win. Cowboys win. The drawback is you lose, and obviously the Stars. The problem with 90s with Texas, you lose the Oilers. So I don't want to say yes on that, Golden Steel. I don't want to say yes. I think 2010s might have been better. Rangers made a couple of World Series. Astros won. Because the problem with 90s is you lose your team. If you can get past that, yes. All right, third quarter underway. Let's do this thing. Pacers after 19 turnovers in the first half. Trying to bounce back here, down by 12. Up top it goes to Halliburton, fakes the 3. Trying to go by Wallace, gives it off. It's Nembhard. Nembhard gets around his man, 7 on the clock. Reverse lay-in, nice finger move there, but no good. Turner gets the board, feeds it up top to Siakam. Siakam, 10 on the clock. Baseline cut, not going to get Nembhard down low. Going to try a deep 3 instead. Halliburton for 3, no good. And that's the Oklahoma State defense. That's how they're wide open down low. Baseline cut, Nembhard was open. And didn't even think about threading the needle because of all the turnovers they've had. I mean, easy to. Instead, they walk away with nothing. Now SGA fades away from the baseline, trying to get to 21, and he will. 14-point game. All good, Kev. All good. Feel the NBA is in the works. Hopefully one of the NHL at some point, too. All right. You know, it relates to the NFL. You'll see in a weird way. Down low, Turner got it to go. It relates in a very weird way. Well, not weird way. But it's one of those, like, how the heck did this happen? I don't know if I'm going to... I probably will do it tomorrow. I've been saving it for a while. Probably will do it tomorrow. Wallace. To Holmgren. Loses the handle. Rebound on the play by Halliburton. Gets the steal, gives it to Siakam. 3-on-2. Triangle. Finger roll, no good but foul. I think they'll get that one on Williams. Team's first, and 2 free throws coming up here. Except for Cial Reyes, pretty soon for obvious reasons. I don't blame you. For Pete Carroll, absolutely. It's going to be Timberwolves related, the video. It'd be T-Wolves related. Hypothetically, Hopman goes undefeated with, yes, if that happens, yes. But like 3 losses wouldn't get him in, I don't think. 3 losses, we saw what happened with UC Irvine. I think 3 would not get him in. Unless they win their conference tournament. First free throw, no good. I do not know who that is. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you tuning in. I do not know who that is. They're showing the locker room talk that Carlisle had. I'm guessing it was hold on to the ball. Second free throw here. That one's good. 1 for 2 that trip. Pacers cut it to 11. Wallace will take it down the floor. Wallace gives off to SGA. He's doubled up top. Now they go off the double. Gets by Nembhard off the pick. SGA feeds it out wide. Open 3 in the corner. That one misses short. Raises the rim. And Dort can't get the board. Rebound on the play by Siakam. Siakam spins around. Now trying to slow things down. Working on Wallace. Siakam looking for a man by the elbow. Going to take himself on the baby hook. That shot no good. Can't get the roll off the rim. And Holmgren gets the board. No offensive help there whatsoever. Holmgren gets it, gives it off to SGA. Gets a pick on the right side from Holmgren. SGA from the elbow fades away. He's up to 23. 61-48. 2 minutes gone in the third. Clock stopped for the moment. I got him. Don't worry, I got him. Up top it goes to Nesmith. Nesmith back to Halliburton for 3. Deep 3 off the back of the rim. No good. No threes for Indiana this quarter. But they get the offensive board. Extra pass. Nice ball movement. Siakam for 3. That one no good. SGA's got it. Driving inside here, SGA. Going by Nesmith. Fades away from the second block. Can't get the friendly roll. And Turner gets the rebound. Halliburton. Bounce pass. No one back there for OKC whatsoever. Siakam. Unguarded in the paint. Bad transition defense. There are rare defensive lapse for OKC today. Back down to 11. Wallace. No turnovers for Indiana. 3 minutes into the quarter. Layup here. Working the baseline. Got it to go. Wallace. Good move there. Back up to 13. Halliburton now. Gets a pick on the right side. Halliburton. From the elbow. Gives it up top to Siakam. Extra pass goes to Nesmith for 3. Got it. Over the hands of Jalen Williams. And it's a 10-point game. And Indiana, despite turning over 19 times in the first half, only down by 10. Alley-oop! No one on Williams on the baseline. Able to jump for that ball. Alley-oop, 12-point game. Siakam, up top it goes Halliburton. Feeds out to Nesmith. Nesmith. Shot there from the block. That one no good. They're going to get a foul call. I think it's going against Indiana. That's turnover number 20. That's turnover number 20. $65-53. Ross coming to my city on Monday? Oh boy. I feel like there's a wrestling event in my city every month that I just don't know about. Tight defense there by Dort. Turnover number 20 for the Pacers today. First one of the quarter, though. That's progress. And Wallace. You know, I do not work for ESPN. I do not work for ESPN. This game is on ABC. This game is on over-the-air television. You do not need to pay anything to watch this game. This game is literally on over-the-air television. Layup, that one no good. Rebound on the play by Turner. Nembhard. Gives it off. Halliburton. Feeds that wide to Nembhard. Nembhard. From the third block, gives it up top. Halliburton. It's a pick on the left side here from Siakam. Now gives it off. It's Turner. Feeds it out wide to Nembhard. Nembhard trying to drive inside. Kicks it out wide. 3 ball by Nesmith with 2 on the clock. No good. But the rebound after the air ball puts it in. 10-point game. True romance, baby. Yep. SGA. Starting with the 13. Feeds it down low. Wallace, they're getting down low with ease on the offensive side. How's it going, Mom? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Halliburton. Crossing over here. Pick on the left side. Set by Salvi. Now rolls off the pick. Halliburton up top. Turner fakes the three. Now looking to drive inside by Holmgren. The shot there from the block. Travel. 21 turnovers. Before the layup went in, they got called for the travel. 5 minutes gone in the third. We go to a commercial break. Thunder led by 12 at the half. They still lead by 12. 5 minutes in to the third quarter. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what we see, appreciate tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. Appreciate you, RFK. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. 67-55 your score right now. Looking at game 1 of this series. Game 2 Sunday night. Again, we cannot do the game 2. We're doing UFL. Friday, we're doing D-backs Reds. And then Saturday, we're doing D-backs Reds. And one of those two games, help me decide which game we're calling. Red Sox Yankees or Padres Brewers. At some point later in the night, we'll do an NHL video game stream to get some practice calling hockey. So we'll try that sometime late in the night. And Monday, we'll do game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. So NBA Finals will do game 3 of that as well on Wednesday. You know, George Carlin comes more relevant than absolutely. His words age like fine wine. Do not make a copy of this VHS. If you want to take my streams on VHS, people still do that. Between what time will NHL game be live for? Game starts at 8 o'clock. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. What happened at Beaters VCR we tried to record Mighty Football? I don't remember that one. No, Bunway's been subscribed for a little bit too. Bunway's, like, I can check the channel activity. Bunway's been, like, that's not a new account. That's not a new account. That's been around for over a month. Live streaming the U.S. Open. I will not be. I will not be doing U.S. Open golf. Will not be doing that. They shot away information from the NFL. I don't remember that one. Must have been a while ago. I do not remember that one. I'm pretty sure all you guys tuning in for this stream. And, yeah. $100 by one person. I'll stream anything you want me to. So I could do US Open Golf, potentially. Pay 100? Yes. That would work. Yep. Only, but not Saturday. Not Saturday. I would do one day. I would do Sunday. I would do Sunday. Saturday is the, Saturday's the UFL Championship. So Saturday's out regardless. Saturday we're doing UFL Championship regardless. Sunday would. Drive inside here, SGA. Goes back up top to Wallace off the timeout. Wallace floats it from the second block. That shot no good, but the rebound puts it up and no good by Williams. I see sweep. I think 5. I still think 5. It was one of the very early ones. Yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen it. I don't know a whole lot of season 1. Shot there from the elbow. That one good for Halliburton. Back down to 10. Yeah, that's why we're doing Stanley Cup Game 3 because of the Hunter. Dort, step back 3. That one good. Dort, another 3 ball. Guys, into the pops? Absolutely. Absolutely on that. Well, I'm in Arizona by myself, so a little bit different for me. But it's a pick on the left side from Turner. Matherin gives it off Toppin. Driving inside, bounce pass out wide to Halliburton. Halliburton feeds up top. Nembhard loses the handle. Gets it back, though, with 3 on the clock. Driving here, kicks it out wide. Toppin gonna try through with 1 on the clock. Off balance, but in. 10-point game. Have something around Thursday? I could do that, yeah. I do that. Thursday, I do. Yeah. I do Thursday. Dort. 3-ball. Got it. Another 3 for Dort. Back-to-back for him. Pure try. I don't remember that one. Well, was that the Nielsen episode where he buys all the Nielsen boxes? 7362, layup is good. Because there was the episode where he bought all the Nielsen boxes. I forget why he did that. Down low it goes, off the pick and roll, SGA to Holmgren. Gets the dunk, 13-point lead again. Oklahoma City, it's too easy down low for them. Favorite basketball movie? Ooh, down low. Hooking foul there on OKC, that's their second. Ooh, favorite basketball movie. Glory Road's good. Hoosiers is a classic. I don't know. I actually don't know on that one. Oh, that was Gumble to Gumble? That was Gumble to Gumble. Top 5 NBA champions. Well, I think the 96 Bulls, I think the Kareem Lakers. Floats it up from the free throw line. That one good by Halliburton. 11-point game. I also think the Warriors in 17 and 18 have to be on there. Oh, I did not know that. The World Showboat competition? Yes. Oh, yes. Shot there. SGA, no good. Rebound on the play, though, by the Thunder. SGA's got it. Feeds it to the second block. Now goes to Caruso. Checking in for the first time this half. Up top, it goes pump fake by Williams. Driving inside. Shot there. Blocked. Rebound on the play by Nembhard. Halliburton. Deep 3 over Caruso. That one too strong. No good. Hartenstein gets the board with 4:20 to go in the third. SGA going coast to coast. Layup. Well, offensive foul beforehand. Offensive foul before that one. 11-point game, 4:23 to go. Nice block by Matherin on that second and last possession. Now, so that Kareem Lakers team, I'd say 96 Bulls. The 2 Warriors teams from the 2010s. Oh, I don't know what the 5th would be. Toppin, 3-ball. No good. Hartenstein gets the board. SGA going to take it down the floor with 4 minutes to go in the third. Isaiah Joe checking in for the first time this half. Crossing over. Fades away SGA. That one good. From the circle. 13-point game. Will cartoon right appear to get lost in a cutaway? Oh, I don't know. I don't know on that one. Down low, trying to find Toppin. It's got him. Layup is good. Pacers doing a better job holding on to the ball, but they can't make up any ground. Still trailed by 11. How's it go, Mike? Appreciate you tuning in. If you are a member, we have Thunder emojis in the chat. Defensively looking very good. Toppin's up to double figures. There was up to 11. SGA from the elbow. Spins around his man. Crossing over 10 on the clock. Trying to get by Bryant. Wave off the shot. It goes in, but the foul was on the floor. First foul against Indiana defensively this quarter. Great move there by SGA. The foul was on the floor off the push. I think that's continue. No, because he changed hands. I don't remember that one. So he changed hands, so I think they don't call that a continuation. Great play, though, nonetheless. SGA is feasting right now. Inbound by Dort. Pick set by Joe. SGA goes to Joe. Joe fakes the 3, working on Nembhard. Now gives it off to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Hartenstein spins around Bryant. Picks up his throw. Bounce pass here. Caruso has to float it up as time expires. Shot's good, but shot clock violation. Did not get it off in time. Did not get the floater off in time. So a turnover there. How's it going, Barbara? Yeah, D-backs never give up. They are a crazy team to watch. The D-backs will raise your blood pressure a lot. Thank God I wasn't doing that game. Toppin. Stolen away. Can he keep it in bounds? He cannot. Dort cannot keep it in. Going to stay with the Pacers with 13 on the shot clock. So like a basketball in that logo looks like a combination of a softball and tennis ball. Well, that's what it was. That's what the logo looked like. That was back in the 60s, though. That was back in the 1960s. I mean, really, it does look like a tennis ball. It really does. That's not like the emoji being bad. That's literally what this looks like. That's literally what it was. Timeout on the floor. 3 minutes to go in the third. OKC leads game 1 by 11. With 15 minutes to go in the contest. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We're not doing overtime this week. Most embarrassing team of the week. Marlins? You know, the Braves might actually beat the Marlins on that. The Braves might beat the Marlins. Getting swept is one thing. Losing a game when you led 10-4 in the ninth and had one out with nobody on, 99.9% chance to win, and you get swept, that might be more embarrassing. Right, well, that's mandated by the NBA to boost their international appeal. So if you create a new logo, you have to have a basketball in it so people know you play basketball. Every logo in the NBA that is new has to have a basketball in it. That's a rule from the NFL. No overtime tonight. Nope, it's Thursday night, so no OT tonight. The Bucks are not the worst team ever. Wait, what? Wait, I never said the D-Bucks were the worst team ever. No, Marlins were the, no, the Rockies. I was talking right, they're just the most cardiac. Yes. No, the Rockies were the worst, and the Marlins got swept by them. The Cubs right now look like the best team in baseball. Cubs look amazing. How's it going, our fans? Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, I have no idea on the nominees. I have no idea. That's so far away. I have no idea. If we weren't going to win all, there you go. There you go. But the Fish lost. Right, that is true. But the Fish didn't have any expectations this year. The Braves did. And the Marlins never had a 99.9% chance to win. The way that the Braves did. Yeah, he does serve. Yeah, for putting Iglesias in, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was thinking putting Iglesias in. After how he's been pitching as of late, after how he pitched yesterday, I don't know what he was thinking putting him in a situation like that. I really couldn't tell you, but I'm not complaining. Right, Bulls logo does have basketball, but remember, the Bulls logo, that was before the rules. The Bulls logo it's been the same logo since the 60s. Will Ionescu win a WNBA MVP? I think so, at some point. She's got to be due at some point. I mean, she's incredible. At some point, it's going to happen. Red Sox, Yankees rivalry sounded great. Yep. Well, right now we could do the call for that. So basically, every donation counts toward you make the call. You're gonna help me decide which game we're calling: Red Sox, Yankees, or Padres, Brewers on Saturday night. So we call a lot of baseball on this channel. So we're gonna do one of those two games. Whichever game is the highest donation is what we're gonna do. Probably have to get back up. It's been hours. Oof. About time though. You feel like Thunder should hit by 20 plus? Yeah, with all the turnovers, absolutely. You're not wrong there. Game Pacers had 19 turnovers the first half. Only 2 this half. When it became mandatory, only in, I think, the last decade it became mandatory. But if you've ever noticed why all these new logos have basketballs in them somewhere, that's why. That's a rule. Because the idea is, I guess, you want to, like, international branding, you want to expand internationally in terms of your reach, and people don't know. Like, if you show someone a Jaguar logo, the Jaguars logo, you have no idea what sport they play. You have no idea what they play. You have no idea what that is. How would Stern feel about the finals featuring 2 smart teams? Oh, he'd be livid. I mean, every logo, you know it's a basketball team, and the Bulls are the one that you don't, but it doesn't matter because obviously Michael Jordan, people know the Bulls logo. Now on the clock, Siakam trying to drive on Caruso, 5 on the clock, spins around by the free throw line, shot is blocked, great block there from behind by Dort. And here comes SGA, gives it off to Caruso. Caruso in transition. Driving inside, finger roll, high off the glass, no good, but the rebound, the putback dunk by Hartenstein, and it's up to a 13-point game. $5 to go to a game. I mean, there are a lot of teams like that, where it's pretty cheap, all things considered. Bounce pass down low by the line. And Bryant gets the slam. 79-68. Every time the Thunder look like they're going to pull away the Pacers, hang in there. 3 ball in the corner, extra pass. Caruso can't get it. And Siakam gets the board. In the corner up top, it goes to Mathurin. Mathurin to Halliburton. Halliburton up top to Siakam. We're going to try a 3 up top. In and out. Hartenstein gets the board. Both some of the Patriots, all their championship success were on as coach and legendary player. Yes. In one stretch, and then nothing after that, really. Nothing before that, nothing after that. Fakes the pass to Joe. Corner 3 for Caruso. Once again misses. And Siakam gets the board with 140. New Jersey team's back. Siakam. Mathurin. Gives it to Halliburton. 10 on the clock. Or excuse me, gives it to McConnell. Now Halliburton. Halliburton, they're going to get a foul on the floor. I think it's going to go against Dort. Clock will reset to 14. They're going to go, actually, Hartenstein on that one. It's 3 on OKC. Is Giannis going to get traded? I don't think so. I don't think he will. If he does get traded, it's going to be San Antonio. For like a crazy package. Castle, second pick. More picks. Be for a lot. And Dort will check out here. Halliburton will inbound this ball. Dort's on 3 fouls. Siakam, yep. Mathurin loses the handle, but they're going to call a foul. That's 4 on OKC. And yeah, going to be in the bonus. 2 free throws here. You'll look at Hartenstein on that one. And Mathurin going to the free throw line to try and cut it to a single-digit game. Timeout. Right, Mita's trying to speak the Giannis trade into existence. I'm not sure it's happening. Mr. Halliburton, who would rather move the team around? I would say SGA. I would say SGA. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. Every donation gets your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. So 2 free throws coming off the timeout. That one good, down to 10. A lot of turnovers this game. Well, the Pacers have not turned it over a lot this quarter. I think they've only had 2 turnovers this quarter. What baseball game am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we are doing the D-backs game. I'm a D-backs fan, so we do D-backs whenever we can. D-backs Reds is tomorrow. That's the only stream we're doing tomorrow, though. Second free throw. Let's go to single digits. Neil's ready to take the Thunderbolts levels. Oh, jeez. Yeah, pretty nice score, but not for long. 9-point game. Pacers right in this thing. Despite their turnovers in the first half. SGA. From the circle. No good. Tip back by Caruso. It goes to Joe. He'll try a catch and shoot 3. It's good. Much needed 3 there by Isaiah Joe. 12-point game. In the corner, Bryant for 3. That one good. Pacers have not led at any point this game. They answer it through with a 3 of their own. 9-point game, Thomas Bryant. Shooting 54% from 3 this postseason. Knocks down another one after the great feed by McConnell. 5 in the corner. Only single digits now. Inbound from the side, Caruso. Both teams in the bonus now. SGA. Red Sox Yankees game? Yeah, that's Saturday. You make the calls for Saturday. Now you make the calls for Saturday. Right, close was tied at 10 the first. Yeah. SGA. Working on Matherin. Fakes the shot from the elbow. Now tries to get into Matherin. Not going to get the call. Wanted it. Not going to get it. Pacers have a chance for a 2-for-1 if they want to go. Matherin. And they'll slow it down. They will not try for the 2-for-1. McConnell. Holding it by midcourt. 10 on the shot clock. 10-second difference. In the corner. Wide open. Siakam. Got it. 6-point game. 16 seconds to go in the third. And the Pacers have cut it down to 2 scores. Just 2 turnovers this quarter for Indiana. And they're right back in this thing. SGA, 5. They can hold for the last shot. 4, 3, 2, for 3. Line drive in. That's why he's the MVP. SGA, a huge 3 there. Extends it to a 9-point game. I'll put a poll up. Who wins this one? McCoy with the fiber. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you on the call for it. I will get you on the call for it. What was the only year where the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Finals, and the World Series all went 7? Yeah, T-Wolves. Well, I said it was Thunder. T-Wolves have the Thunder. I said if it was Thunder. T-Wolves. I said if it's Nuggets, but I said if it was Thunder, I'm taking the Thunder with how good their defense is. Okay, well, 2016, the World Series won 7, NBA Finals won 7. I don't think the NHL won 7 though. Casual, like, where's LeBron? Man, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm going to guess 2016, but I don't think that's right. Well, it's not 94. It can't be 94. The World Series didn't happen in 94. It can't be 94. No, 94, it can't be 94. There was no World Series. 94 can't be the right answer. I know what year it's not. I don't know what year it is, but I know what year it's not. It cannot be 94. It cannot be 1994. And which game do you want, Corey? I'll get you in the call for it. Appreciate you, man. Red Sox, Yankees, or the Padres game against the Brewers for Saturday night. Let me know which game you want. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for your donation. Really appreciate it. Right, the World Series won 0 games that year. Yeah, there was a strike in 94. Yeah, there was no World Series in 94. There was literally no series in 94. 2011... No, Finals only won 6. Finals won 6 in 2011. Heat Mavericks was 6. It's not 2016 either. Yeah, it's on the 2010s. Because 2013, the World Series didn't go 7. Because that was Red Sox Cardinals. Who would have won 05? Oilers could have. But I'd probably go Lightning. Right, 94 does not count. Yes. But which game do you want, Corey? We're dying to know the answer. We go fourth quarter here. Appreciate all you guys. Okay, I'm nervous. I don't blame you. This has been a crazy game so far. Pacers did a much better job. Hold on to the ball. Just 2 turnovers in the third quarter. 2025. 2016 Cubs won 7. No, that was game 7. Cubs won in 7 that year. Cubs won in 7. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Did Corey just ask that question? Everyone's confused and just dip. Right, World Series is basically baseball equivalent asking Siri what 0 divided by 0 is. Yep, pretty much. It's not a year in the 2000s. It's not a year in the 21st century. If it's not 2016, it's not a year in the 21st century. All right. Wiggins going to inbound this ball for OKC, and we're going to start the fourth quarter. Corey with the fiver. 55. I would not have gotten that. Put donations on Padres Brewers. All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Lab Caruso. Hard contact there. Foul by Siakam. He'll shoot 2. Appreciate you a ton, Corey. Thank you so much, man. Put both of them on the Brewers game. We'll do it. 55. I would not have gotten that. 1955. Wow. 70% right with the Thunder. Hold on to this one. Yeah, I think the foul is going to be on... I don't know if it's going to be on Siakam or Mathurin. I think it's going to be on Siakam. 1955. World Series was Dodgers-Yankees. Look at potential flagrant here on Mathurin. In contact with the face. 55 finals. Was Nationals against Pistons. And then Stanley Cup was Red Wings Canadians. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the right answer. There you go. Did not know that. That's a great question. Did not know that. All right, it's not 2016. That was close, though. First free throw, good. Second one, Caruso, good. 2 for 2. Thunder up by 11. 9 seconds into the fourth. And game 2 is setting. We're not doing game 2, but we are doing game 3. We're doing every game of this finals besides game 2, because game 2 are going to be live for the UFL playoffs. Mathurin. Back up top it goes. McConnell. Pick on the left side, set by Bryant. I appreciate the tenor a ton, Corey. How's it going, Dave? Appreciate it tuning in. Back of the rim, no good on that one. No good on that shot. Hartenstein gets the board. Jalen Williams now. No SGA out there right now. Giving him one final rest before the final push. Layup there. Beautiful job there by Williams. Beautiful. Beautiful dribbling there. Had the entire time they were in that side of the floor. Dumping it down low now. Siakam. They will get a hooking foul, I believe, on Caruso. Question people guessing here is the only year where the NBA Finals, World Series, and Stanley Cup win 7. Mom starts doing me crazy. Oof. Marquand with a 5er. Holy cow. Donations from Howard. I appreciate you guys. Block shot there, but foul on Williams. It's number 2 on the Thunder this quarter. And Mathurin going to line, shooting 2. Appreciate you a ton, Marquand. The new NBC contract will not include NBA Finals. It will not. No, it will not, unfortunately. I wish it did because their presentation is so much better than ESPN, which just feels like a regular game. So I do not like that. Yeah, ABC retains it. Yep. ABC retains it. Which title game or series was the best for my birth year? First free throw, Clanks, no good. And from the birth year itself, it's got to be the World Series. It's got to be the Marlins Indians World Series. Super Bowl 32 was incredible. That was January 98. If we're talking the birth year itself, I was born in 97. So, yeah, how the D-backs do that? I have no idea. This D-backs team, just every game's on drugs. I mean, you know as a Cubs fan, free throw is good. As a Cubs fan, you know how crazy those D-backs Cubs games get. That's every game with this team. That's every game with this team. Literally every single game with the D-backs is just drugs. That's the only explanation. Every game's on drugs. Williams. He was over top Hartenstein, down low to Wiggins. Wiggins by the baseline. He gets fouled by McConnell. 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, blew up Loren's comedy. Yep, and he gets demoted immediately after. Great name for a pitcher. I do, but even so, yep. That's every game with this team. Like, being a fan of the D-backs is not for the faint of heart. Like, it's one thing to be a fan of a good team. It's one thing to be a fan of a bad team. It's another thing to be a fan of a team where every game is just, like, is just a heart attack. Like, you will die watching the D-backs play. Every game. You will die. First free throw, no good. ABC or NBA Finals like CBS sending Eagle won the call for Super Bowl. At least Eagle's good. At least Eagle's good. How long does the contract with NBC last? I think it's a 10-year contract. Wiggins, second free throw, line drive and in. Wiggins goes 1 for 2 that trip. Wiggins, this postseason, 86% the line. Matherin's got it. Pick on the left side, set by Bryant. Appreciate the donation at 10, Marquand. Got you on the game. Layup there by Mathurin. That one good. Like we lost the game 14-13 to the Rockies. Blew a lead. We blew a 6-0 lead to the Pirates with 3 innings to go. Layup there. That one's good for OKC. Every time Indiana's got a response, OKC answers right back. And Williams, 13-point. Yeah, Chris Brown's played by Super Bowl. Yeah, I think it's better, Kyle. Yeah, because Eagles at least good. Like, I think Eagles is better than Nance. I think that actually be an upgrade. Shepard gives it off. McConnell trying to cross over by the baseline. Pass is tipped, intercepted but gets it right back. No turnover. Shot clock does not reset, though, and they'll get a reach-in foul in OKC. That's number 3 on them. Someone's told me there's all this time. I said, you're a fossil. Pretty much. Pretty much. Although, wait, I don't think they're going to go reach-in. I think they're going to say the shot clock should have reset. They're going to say OKC had possession, which, I don't know about that. Thunder in 5. I had Thunder in 5 from the start. If Thunder will call the finals, he'd be blabbering if the penalty won the cup. Yep, he would have been. They're going to reset the shot clock, so no foul, but that was what the stoppage was. I don't agree with that. I don't think the Thunder ever had possession, but they're going to say back-to-back turnovers. Just clock reset, yep. Just clock reset. They're going to say Thunder had possession, so Pacers turnover, Thunder turnover right back. Floater there, that one. Circles out, no good. Mathurin gets the board, though. That put back, no good. Siakam tries to get it, out of bounds, going to stay with the Pacers. Harlan Eagle. Who's better? Oh, man. I think Harlan can do more, but I think Eagle's better, if that makes sense. I think Harlan can do more, but Eagle is better. But they're both great. Well, Eagle at number 1 team, I would say 7 years. That's a bad pass. I don't know what that pass was, but it's a fast break dunk here off the inbound. Indiana only turned it over twice in the third quarter. The turnovers are starting to rack up again. Timeout Pacers as the lead has swelled up to 15. Fast break dunk off a bad inbound pass. And OKC extends their lead again. Just trying to feed it into the backcourt for Mathurin, and Mathurin didn't cut. So miscommunication, and Williams with the easiest bucket you'll ever see in a finals. Rank the NFL on CBS announcers. Just play-by-play, guys. We're going to go Eagle 1, Harlan 2, Catalan 3, Nance 4, Spiro 5, Lewis 6, McCourty 7, Mowens 8. What was the answer for the question? 55. 1955 is the answer. Which Big Four title game was best for my birth year? 02? Calendar year, though. Calendar year, it's probably Super Bowl. It's definitely Super Bowl. Super Bowl 36. Right, Sir thinks he can do better, yes. 02, the best one was Super Bowl 36. World Series was great. Definitely not the NBA Finals. Yeah, 19 tournaments in the first half. Yep, my eyes. Pretty much. Pretty much. This fall, NBC Tuesday night NBA doubleheaders at some markets. I'm excited. Now, NFL on Fox. All right, let me pull up the depth chart for NFL on Fox. Pull the depth chart. Just so I don't miss anyone. I would say Burkhart, I think they've got an order. I actually think they have it. Well, Kugler should be higher. I would put Kugler above Albert at this point, but they actually have it in order of the depth chart. So Burkhart, Davis, I go Kugler, Amin, Albert, Myers. I would go with that. I would go with that. Having to hold 2 games at once make a funny call to streaker. Yep. And Harlan's promo reads are phenomenal sometimes because he has no idea what he's reading. It's so funny. Is Gronk now a full-time Fox Sunday member? I'm not sure. He might be. I don't know. I don't think I've announced anything yet. Get ready to learn Spiro, buddy. The permanent AFC South announcer. It was so funny. I met James Lofton at the NFL draft. And before it works, perfect. That's all. That's good. Yeah. I figured out, okay, if I just do it in iMovie, I can do that. Yeah. I was like, if I just do it in iMovie. Philadelphia Football Patriot League is underwhelming? Yep. See, I going to recover it all? I don't know. I don't know on that. That feels like a lateral move. Maybe even a bit underwhelming. Is this a matchup that no one likes? No, this isn't a matchup that no one likes. This is a matchup that I don't think casual fans like. But this isn't like I don't want one of these teams to win. One of those matchups. Last time a team came back from down 6 runs entering the 9th. Didn't the Mets do that against the Phils? You kind of caught a lot of games too in the middle of that season. Yep. So I met James Lofton at the NFL draft during a private event on that Friday. And I was speaking with him after. I'm like, huge fan. And I, like, as a Jaguar fan, you hold a special place in my heart because you and Catalan were on the call for pretty much every game that season. And he was like, yeah, it felt like it. He's like, yeah, it pretty much felt like it. Right, Morris-Selks is one of those matchups, yes. It was like, yeah, I pretty much, like, had a house in Jacksonville at that point. Oh, Bulls win that one easily. Thunder up by 15. Nembhard driving inside. He's wrapped around by Caruso. Continuation, got it to go. Silver Swisher Kings win title? I think so. 3 fouls in OKC. Had a Gen Z athlete win Super Bowl MVP this year. No matter who wins the finals, is this year Gen Z athletes break through? I think so. The time has come. Nembhard got the free throw. 12-point game. That was the first time D-backs ever did it. I feel like the Mets did that against the Phils a few years ago. Out wide it goes. Catch and shoot 3 for Wallace. That one misses short. Rebound, though, on the play by, well, it's still rolling around. Last touch by Indiana. They do not try to keep that in. Toppin does, but the other player does not. Obi in the slip and slide. Obi tried to keep it in. He knew the situation. The other player did not try to make any effort for that one. And it's going to stay with Oklahoma City. Now, I've seen 5-run games. I was at D-backs Nationals 2023, where the D-backs were up by 5 going into the 9th, and they lost that. I think there was one game against the Nats where we were down by 6 going into the 9th. It was earlier that. Foul and 1. Caruso draws it while going down to the ground. And then they came back and won the bottom of the 9th, but they were trailing. Draws the contact on Toppin. No, that was, wait. That wasn't that game. Hang on. Which game was it? This is that game. Back of the iron, no good. Out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Indiana, so can't get the N1. Right, only 7 turnovers for OKC. They're hold on to the ball. You're plus 17 in the turnover margin. You're going to win a lot of games. You're going to win a lot of games. You're plus 17. Down low, kicks it back up top. 3-ball, Toppin. Got it to go. Down to 11. Every time the Thunder seem like they're going to pull away, the Pacers have a response. As the Bucks are beating the Cubs like 4 in the 9th, Cubs win in the end. You got to be more specific. There were like so many games like that. Pacers more efficient, but the field difference is huge. Yes, absolutely. I think this bodes well for Indiana, though, the fact that the second half they're not turning it over as much. Floater there, that one no good. Rebound, though, by Nesmith. 8 minutes to go. Nembhard gets by his man. Layup with the contact, no good. Rebound by Caruso. That was only got one before the game ended. Oof. Hartenstein. Gives it to Williams. Williams. Back down to Hartenstein by the block. Jump shot. That one no good. Toppin gets the board. He'll feed it to Nembhard. Back to Toppin. 8 minutes to go in this one. Halliburton. In the corner. 3-ball. Turner. Got it. Down to 8. Turner trying to turn this game around. Thunder need a timeout with 7:40 to go. I remember, there were so many D-backs Cubs games like that. There was the 8th inning game where the D-backs scored 10 runs in the 8th and still lost. The best era of Rust was triple-double era. Then 10 again. First got nice on the Renteria, crushed with the run homer. Oh, yeah. Okay, 5th overall pick. Sorry, let me think about this one. All right. This is going to be tough to do in the middle of the game, but we'll try and make it work. We'll try and make this work. All right. There's some good ones on here. We're going to go with... I'm gonna be very biased on this one with who number 1 is. I don't think you can blame me. For that. But actually, no, I don't think I can do that. There we go, too. No, not tonight. It's a Thursday game. LeBron's quiet quitting? I don't think so. There aren't a lot of, like, busts on here. There really are not. All right, 2 and number 1. Yep, definitely. Only Pacers win until it's a 1-score game? I don't blame you. I do not blame you. All right, here's what we're going to go with for that. Khalil Mack, Jalen Ramsey, Jamar Chase, Brandon Sheriff, Bradley Chubb, Tua, Ansah, Tibbs, White, Davis. When Davis is the worst, though, that's not bad. That's not bad. Davis is the worst of the 10, but that's not bad. Text if there's game 3. I'll have it on the background. There will be a game 3, it looks like. Text up 4-1 with 2 outs and bottom of 6. I'll have it on the background. We'll do D-backs Reds. Spring training has a count. You know the rules. Yep. You know the rules, and so do I. As a wise Brit once said back in the late 80s. And appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. Yeah, so I'd say Khalil Mack's number 1, but Jalen Ramsey number 2. Jamar Chase 3, Sheriff number 4. Chubb 5, Tua 6, Ansah 7, Tibbs 8, White 9, Davis 10. I don't hate that order. A lot of good picks there. A lot of good picks. A lot of good picks. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. The 2000s, 2010s equivalent of Halliburton. Super clutch player that a team traded away for no reason. I came back to and trade thinking they were going to improve, I should say. And it didn't work out. Ooh. Corey Dillon's not a bad pick. Corey Dillon's not a bad pick. It's not that they didn't trade him away for no reason, obviously. Corey Dillon. So there was a reason to trade him. But maybe Corey Dillon? I could see that. Gets drafted by a really bad franchise. When Trevor Swift had a great group, absolutely. Oh wait, are you talking NBA or NFL? I thought you meant NFL equivalent. Oh, okay. You're talking NBA equivalent of Halliburton. I think AI. I actually think AI. In some ways. I thought we were talking NFL 2000s equivalent. I'm like, okay. Never mind. Williams. Nice backdoor cut. The layup. 10-point game again. Every time they come close. It's an answer. Wallace. Corey Dillon's Hall of Famer. I don't blame you. Dylan, Craig, Taylor. There's so many good running backs on the Hall of Fame right now. Nemhard. Pick on the right side. Gives it off Halliburton. They're going to get a push. I think it's going to be an offensive foul on Turner. It will be. Another turnover for the Pacers. That beautiful cut there by Wallace. Set up by SGA on the elbow. Setting a pick off ball. Right, much better than when Bortles is fourth. Yep. There wasn't a lot of contact there. It was not a lot of contact there, I will say. SGA. Crossover by the elbow. Gives it off. Wallace going to try catch and shoot 3. That one off the mark. No good. Nemhard's got the board. Now it's Neesmith. Neesmith by the baseline. Puts up a shot. Held ball. Gets it back. Kicks it out wide. Top in for 3. Got it. Down to 7 again. Dylan, yes. He won away with the Pats. Yes. Modern NFL equivalent, SGA and Halliburton. SGA, I would say Mahomes. Like, people do not like his play style at all. They don't like his style. They don't like the fouls he baits to get, but he's very good. Back out, 3 ball. Wallace. No good. Halliburton gets the board. In transition, Neesmith. Air ball. Layup, though, by Turner. He gets fouled on the floor. Women's College World Series game through with the Hundo. Yes, I can. Yes, with the Hundo, I would do it. Women's College World Series game through with the Hundo, I would do it. I'm not locked into D-backs Reds. I am not locked into that. A Hundo, I would do it. The only thing I'm locked into going forward is obviously Stanley Cup. I got to do game 3 because of the Hundo. And I have to do UFL playoffs. Other than that, I'm not locked into anything. And obviously, you make the call winners. Catch and shoot, Turner. Want to travel, not going to get it. Off the backboard. Fools Holmgren. It's down to 4. Magna Ball, yep. Yeah, I would do it for Hundo. 12-2 run. 6 minutes to go. Pacers down by 15 earlier in the quarter. Now down to a 4-point game. SGA from the block. Fouled. He'll shoot 2. Nemhard getting called for that one. Thoughts on Florida, Georgia being played in Atlanta and Tampa? No problem with it. No problem with it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to play in Jacksonville because of the renovations. I don't want to go home and home on that. Atlanta, I'm a bit confused by Tampa, but I get it. You want one in Georgia, one in Florida. I don't hate it. I would have thought they would have gotten Atlanta both years, but I don't hate it. SGA. Guaranteed first-time champion, yep. First free throw is good. Yeah, but I would do game 3 for a hundo. For Women's College World Series. Yeah, I'm not locked into D-backs Reds. Only thing I'm locked into is obviously the hundo that we got for Stanley Cup game 3. You make the call winners. Or, and UFO playoffs. I'm not locked into anything else. Both teams are the bonus now. Want to like home and home? Because I fear that if they go home and home, they're going to try and stay with home and home. 2 free throws are good. I like that's one of the few rivalries that I like the neutral aspect of it. Army, Navy, Cotton Bowl, Texas, Oklahoma, and that are the 3 where it's like, okay, I like the neutral aspect of it. Nemhard. Even, and Clemson Scar. It's another, or North Carolina, South Carolina, I should say. From the elbow, that shot's good. I did 94-95, but a new stadium was on the horizon. Jacksonville, they've been on the brink of losing the game for a while now. Williams. So that's why. They've been on the brink of losing for a bit. Williams. Driving inside after making 2-man miss. Shot. Blocked by Turner, but foul beforehand. 2 free throws coming up. But they did when they were renovating the Gator Bowl back then. But Jacksonville was not on the brink of losing the game like they have been as of late. Rays Pirates 1-1. All right. There's 4 rivalries. People say 3. I'm fine with 4. They're going to get Neesmith on the foul. 2 free throws here. Everything's getting ready. Yes, but it's basically a new stadium. It's basically a brand new stadium. Like, nothing is staying the same. They're just renovating. Half the stadium is getting renovated one year, half the stadium is getting renovated the other. It's going to be a brand new stadium, pretty much. 2 free throws, good. It's going to pretty much be like the Soldier Field renovation, where it's like a brand new venue, almost. Nemhard. Layup there, going coast to coast, out the back, no good. Rebound on the play, if the tight defense by Caruso, by Holmgren. Like, we're going to play in Jacksonville in 26, but at a reduced capacity. Because they're going to renovate that side of the stadium. And the other side of the stadium, they're going to renovate while we're playing in Orlando, I guess. I don't know where. Probably Orlando. Layup there, no good by Williams. And Halliburton will take it down here. 6-point game. Finger roll, it's down to 4. I was supposed to say Astros? Oh, okay. I thought Rays like Sun Rays. Down to a 4-point game. Hang on a second. Now coast to coast, Holmgren. Layup, no good. Tight defense there by Turner. Nemhard. He's doubled. Now slowing it down. Working on Dort. From the elbow. Spins around. Picks up his goal, goes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the clock. Halliburton. Open 3. Turner. Too strong. Rebound on the play by Caruso. This game has gotten really good. Indiana down by 15 at one point. They've trailed the entire contest minus 1 point where it was 10-10. It is now a 4-point game. SGA. Layup. Got it. 4 minutes to go. 6-point lead. It's Siakam. Gives it off to Halliburton. Pick on the left side. Now gets a pick on the right side from Turner. Halliburton. In the corner, it goes to Nemhard, being guarded by Williams. Back up top to Halliburton, being guarded by Holmgren. 7 on the clock. Crossing over. Step back 3. Too strong at the back of the rim. Back-to-back threes missed by Indiana. Williams gets the board. And SGA will hold it here with 3:30. If you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Use those emojis in the chat. Here we go. SGA. Driving. Puts up the shot, fouled by Halliburton. He'll shoot 2. Again, it feels like every time Indiana tries to claw back in, OKC's got a response, and vice versa. Every time OKC looks like they're going to pull away, Indiana's got a response. It's been back and forth ever since the first quarter. Indiana taking much better care of the ball this second half. 5 turnovers this half compared to 19 in the first. That's when we know. But at least he got the by driving into the hoop there. He got the one by driving into the hoop. 2 free throws here for SGA. He's got 32. Again, he scored over 30 in both games during the regular season against the team, including 45 the first game. Calling flops somewhere. No, that was a good foul. That was a clean foul. Carl talking with the ref about something. SG averaging over 30 points per game this postseason, going to increase that average here after tonight's phenomenal outing. Chris reminds me of Porky the Pig, and I love Space Jam. Game goes OT. Well, yeah, we're not gonna sign off early. We're not doing OT in stream. We're not doing my version. We're not doing our version of OT, the like requests and everything. Right now, good for game. Yeah, no, we don't end it. We're not hiding a game. We're not hiding a finals game. I can wait on that. If this game goes OT, we'll do OT for this game. That's not an issue. I'll never end the game early unless it's a bloodbath. 2 free throws are good. SJ knocks the ball down. It's up to 34. OKC 19 for 22 at the line tonight. They lead by 8. Pick on the left side by Nesmith. Halliburton waves it off. Working on SGA. Driving here. Puts up the layup. No good. Rebound on the play by Indiana. Shot foul. Siakam going to line shooting 2. And both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. It was easy for OT. You can imagine I was like, yeah, we're going into overtime, 111-0, I can't do it. See you guys. That would be insane. No. All right, Texas runs for a second, nobody out. Tying at the plate. I want to see a 3-game series. I want to see it go the distance. Siakam, first free throw here. Short. Indiana struggling at the line tonight. Indiana from the charity stripe tonight. 12 for 19, 63%. On this postseason, team shooting 80%. I can't donate paying. That'd be a nice donation amount. It would be, yeah. That would be, yeah. Second free throw here. Off the front of the rim, no good. 0 for 2 that trip. 0 for 2 that trip. But was there a lane violation? There might have been a lane violation. Everbank always with the Gator Bowl with me? I don't blame you. I always think Everbank is old tell. I think all the helmets use my team. Appreciate you, Natural. I'm a Jaguars fan. Diehard Jaguars fan. Been that way since 2005. I have about 1,000 mini helmets. I swap them out based on the team's playing. That's a lane violation. So I have about 1,000 mini helmets. I swap them out based on the situation. This is the off-season setup, so it's just all the teams. So, yeah. Dropping 100 to do game 3 if it happens. We got history. Oh, all right. Well, runners are at second and third now. Toppin. Gonna check in. As Turner checks out after the lane violation. Hate to give it away, but I had to confirm. Right. Yep. All good, man. All good. All good. So it's now 4-2 in that game. Free throw after the lane violation is good for Siakam. Down to 7. Inbound here, SGA. They press. But he gets the pass. They're going to get a foul there on Nembhard. They will not. Caruso falls down. Not going to get the foul. First Jags I remember watching. I would say Jaguars Bengals and Jaguars Steelers in 2005. First one I was out with Jaguars Cowboys 06. Going on the ground. Foul on the play. Foul on the play there. Going to the ground. Trying to dive for that loose ball. They get the reach on Halliburton. That was the reason the ball came out. So, we get the reach on Halliburton. And it should be 2 free throws for the Thunder. Yeah, that's the right call. That is the right call. Made some contact. 2 free throws coming up here for OKC. First one for SGA is good. Yes, that was the first one I remember. Jaguars pumped for Travis Hunter. I'm so happy. You should have seen my reaction when we got Travis Hunter. You should have. I put a video out about like my live vlog of the draft, and when we got Travis Hunter, I lost my mind. 2 for those are good. Like I was like the happiest. I was like a kid in a candy store on Christmas. It was like incredible. Because for an all-time Jaguars team, I would say Brunell. Driving inside, now kicks it out. Toppin fakes the 3. Now goes to the corner. Nesmith, catch and shoot. Got it. Down to 6. 2:30 to go. Nesmith up to 10. Splits a double. SGA kicks it out. Fakes the pass to the corner. 3 ball. No good off the rim. Neesmith gets the board. Nembhard. 2:12 to go. I got Travis Harris' autograph at the draft. It's proudly in my room. I'll get it at the next commercial break if you want to see. 3-ball. Nembhard got it. Back-to-back threes. It's a 1-score game. We saw what he did in game 1 against the Knicks at the end with those 6 threes. Indiana 6 3-pointers this quarter. From a 15-point game, it's down to 3. Under 2 to go in game 1. If this is what we're going to get going forward, I'll take it. Wallace kicks it out. 3. No good. OKC has not made a 3 this quarter. Chance to tie it here. Halliburton gives it off. Neesmith down low. Block shot there. SGA's got it. Will they slow it down? Now he's going to go down the floor. Working on top and layup. Good. Back up to 5. What a chain of events there, and SGA makes it 5. They can't get the steal. Caruso! They're going to get a reach and foul. They'll get the reach in. Gladstone know each other from rims. Yep. They got good chemistry with each other. Got very good chemistry with each other. 2 free throws for Indiana coming up. Neesmith drives inside, and Dort gets the block shot. And then SGA on the other end. SGA today, 38 points. He averaged about 38 over the course of the entire series against the Pacers in the regular season. Picking up right where he left off. First free throw gets the friendly roll. It's good. Got a nail biter. Speaking of nail biters, 4-3 Texas Tech over Texas. 1 out. Runner on second in game 2 of the Women's College World Series. Second free throw good. One-score game. 1:10 to go. It technically counts their second, but it'll be retroactively their first once Seattle gets a new team again. They get the history back. Layup here, blocked by Siakam. Blocked by Siakam going down low, and there comes Nembhard. Kicks it out, extra pass to Toppin. Toppin back to Siakam by the logo. Give himself to Nembhard. 1 minute to go. Nembhard. Guarded up top by Wallace. Crossover, step back 3 for the tie! Short, rebound, good. Siakam. 1-point game. 1-point game. SGA holding it here. 40 seconds to go in game 1. Working on Nembhard. Fakes the shot. Gives it off. Pump fake. 4 on the clock. Driving inside. From the block. Puts it up. No good. Off the rim. Rebound by Indiana. As he falls down, was he out of bounds? No foul. He was out of bounds. Siakam was out. Thunder ball. I don't do Jag team slide, but I do Sunday night, Thursday night, Monday night football. So I don't do Jaguar games because my heart couldn't take it. They're going to challenge. Carlisle's going to challenge. It's a good challenge, I think, with 22 seconds. You might as well use it here. They're going to challenge for a foul call. Was he pushed by Wallace? It was last touched by Indiana, but was there a foul? I don't do Jag teams live, but there will be a game 3. Yeah, I'll show you the Travis Sumner stuff. Hang on. I'll show you the Travis Sumner stuff. Give me 1 second. We go to commercial break. Give me a second. I'll show you the Travis Sumner stuff. Let me show you. Yeah, I got this at the NFL draft. You're gonna like this natural. So this is Travis Harris' autograph. And then when he got signed by the Jaguars, I stuck my hat out with a Sharpie and he signed it. So I've got Travis Hunter autograph hat that I've not worn since. I wore it one time for the NFL draft. Got it signed. Never going to wear it again. So I got that. Is that a foul? Carlisle challenging? Vote on that poll. Let me put this back. All right. Yes, I have. Yep. Oh, yeah. Right, I'll do preseason games. Preseason I'll do. I won't do regular season for the Jags because I would never talk. I would just be a nervous wreck. I would not be looking at the chat. You would just see me have a heart attack on stream. It would not be good. All right, let's see. Was that a push? 64% of you think Carlisle will win this challenge, and that's going to be a successful challenge. 36% say the call on the court will stay as OKC ball. It's a good challenge. You might as well use it here. Most famous one I ever met? Ooh. I met Calvin Johnson. He was awesome. Met Calvin Johnson. Before he retires, Russell Wilson will back up Dak Prescott and journalists are going to complete clickbait. Fact. Fact on that one. Keller with a hundo. Keller with the hundo. You know the drill here. Let's do it. Split it down the middle. All right. You know the drill. Tomorrow night, we're doing Game 3 of the Women's College World Series. We're doing Game 3 tomorrow night of the Women's College World Series. I cannot thank you enough, Keller. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. I cannot thank you enough. If I don't sound excited, I am excited. If I don't sound it, it's because he said it was coming, so I knew. The most anticipated hundo, but I knew it was coming. Tomorrow night, we're going to do Game 3 of the Women's College World Series between Texas and Texas Tech. That's the plan for tomorrow. What time is that game? What time is that game? Appreciate you a ton, Keller. Holy cow. What time is Game 3? It's going to stay Thunderball. The call is upheld. 7 o'clock. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Here we go. Living lit. Let's actually say yes. Oh, yeah. Gotta hide him more, yeah. I appreciate you a ton, man. 5 on the shot clock. SGA spins around. Fades away from the third block. Off the back of the rim. No good. Indiana gets the board. 8 on the clock. Here we go. Halliburton. 6, 5, 4. Halliburton pulls up. Good with .3. Halliburton gives Indiana their first lead of the game. With .3. The Pacers down 15 in the fourth. Never led at any point during this contest. They now lead by 1. Halliburton, Mr. Clutch, does it again. Oh my goodness. That's got to be a double bang from Mike Breen. Halliburton, no timeout call, takes it himself. Now the Thunder will call timeout to advance the ball. What a finish! And with .3, and yeah, that's a clean .3. They won't put I don't think they can put any more time back on the clock. I don't think they'll put more time back on the clock. What that means is that you're not gonna have time for a catch and shoot. You can't do a .4. You can't do a catch and shoot. You gotta get a tip and down lower, hope for a foul. You gotta do a tip and down lower, hope for a foul. The Pacers, incredible comebacks against the Cavs this year. Incredible against the Knicks. They were down by a crap ton against the Knicks with 4 minutes to go. Halliburton with the game tire in Game 1 against the Knicks. Maybe the game winner here. That doesn't get a bang? Shot for the lead with .3? That doesn't get a bang? Thunder advanced the ball. It ain't luck, it's clutch. Oh my goodness, Halliburton. If this is what we're getting going forward, sign me up. .3, you gotta get a tip in. You gotta get a tip or hope for a foul. Thunder will advance the ball, no surprises there. The Pacers did not call timeout on that last possession. They were like, Halliburton, you take it yourself. Here we go. The Thunder up the entire contest. Can the Pacers steal Game 1? We have another timeout, Indiana calling it. Oh my goodness. Okay, also because you donate 100, you get to choose emoji or song. If you want me to do a song karaoke. Not sure how many I'm not sure we're gonna get to it tonight because we got 2 in the queue already. But Keller, if you want me to do a song karaoke, I'll give you the list too. I'll give you the list because you get to choose because of the hundo. You gotta choose hundo or an emoji. You're gonna make the call on that. Because if you choose a game for hundo, you get an emoji or you get a song. So you decide on that one, Keller. Appreciate you so much, man. Halliburton, the most clutch player in the NBA. It is not hard to see why. .3. What a start to this series. The last time the Pacers won a game in the NBA Finals, June 16th, 2000. You want the emoji? All right. Send me what emoji you want. Send me which one you want. I'll get you. Number 1 song the last time they won a game in the finals was Maria Maria. It has been a while. Bill Clinton was still the president. #1 film at the box office, Gone in 60 Seconds. Speaking of Gone in 60 Seconds, the energy in the arena sucked out immediately after the comment two. Sixers stress the Pacers process that pretty much. Point three, trying for the tip in. It's no good. Tipped back by Turner, and the Pacers led for 0.3 seconds the entire contest. And that's enough to get the win. They led for 0.3 seconds. It was tied at 0-0 and tied at 10-10. Other than that, the Thunder led the entire way, led by 15 in the fourth quarter. And the Indiana Pacers take game one. They stood Oklahoma City, and for the first time in a quarter century, have won a game in the NBA Finals. The revolve the voice. Oh, we gotta go Doof? All right, we'll go Doof. Oh my goodness! Which give you what card? I forget which one you wanted. Which give me what card? I'll get you on the call for it. What a game! What a finish! And like I said at the start, at the half, the Pacers turned it over 19 times, but were always within striking distance. Only turned it over 5 times in the second half. I did say it bodes well for Indiana. I didn't say they were going to win, but I did say the fact they are up, you're only down by 10, when you turn over 19 times in the first half. On Boston, I got you on Boston. The fact that you only were down by 10 when you were minus 15 in the turnover column at the half says a lot. Says a lot about it. Not a buzzer beater. No, 0.3. There was 0.3. The Thunder got final chance. Oh my goodness. Game ones have been delivering. Yesterday after the Panthers-Oilers OT game, and now this. Game ones have been delivering. OKC did not make a single three in the fourth quarter. Pacers outscoring by 10 in the fourth quarter. Despite losing the turnover margin, minus 18, 24-6. How many teams are winning at minus 18 in the turnover margin? Tyrese Halliburton. If there was any debate about who won that trade, I think we could quash it. Not there was any at this point. Here, a pin drop. For the first time in a quarter century, the Indiana Pacers have won a finals game. Yep, Aaron Rodgers, yep, he's watched, yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Great comment, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Poke. We're going to be live for, we're not going to be live for game 2. We're going to be doing the UFL playoffs game 2. We'll have for every other game in the finals. See, making question sports? Yep. It's like throw all the stats out the window. This team just has the clutch factor. This team has the clutch factor. Oh my goodness. We'll be live for every game of the finals except for game 2, because game 2 is going to be the UFL playoffs, but we will have it on in the background, so keep that in mind. I will have the finals on. Obviously, I'm going to know what's happening, but we'll be live for the UFL playoffs. I appreciate you, Go Cubbies. Appreciate you, man. On their third finals win ever. Here at Screws Up Bar nearby. I don't blame you. All right, I'm going to try and save my voice for the next 50 minutes, because I gotta sing tonight at karaoke. So appreciate you guys tuning in. G9 signing off again. No overtime tonight. Tomorrow, we'll be live for Texas Tech, Texas. Game 3 of the Women's College World Series. Appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off. Pacers win by 1. Thunder way, yep. Pacers win by 1. Down by 15 in the fourth. Come back. Halliburton does it again. Appreciate you guys a ton. I will see you guys tomorrow for Game 3 of the Women's College World Series. Take care. Pacers up 1-0 in the series.